Hey everybody, welcome to the Boar's Nest. I am your host, Bubba Duke, and along again with me is OMD. Sorry about that
Oh,
game being a little loud there.
it's all good. It's all good. It's good to be here, Bubba.
All right, so tonight we have a special. Tonight we are doing 2.5 hours of live streaming of MLB The Show. So let's get this started. As you can see, I'm just loading into the game. Okay, we are going to do some online co-op. 2 versus 2. Because they don't have a 1v1. So let me add my friend here.
No, they don't. It's silly. We were on here trying this out the other night. And yeah, there's 2 versus 2, 3 versus 3, but there's no 1 versus 1.
And I can't find you on here. Oh, there you are. I'm looking for your OMD now.
Oh, yes. I should actually probably change my gamer tag, but I'm not going to pay $8.99 to do that.
No, there's no point.
You know, that's like paying $5.99 or whatever it is for a blue check mark on the Twitter box.
Right? Awesome. Let's get this up on the road. Come on. I was waiting for you to accept.
I did accept it, so now I'm just loading very slowly.
It's waiting for you.
The game is
Hopefully my mic's not in the way. There, is that okay? Can you still hear me good?
I can hear you loud and clear, Bubba.
Okay, cool. Sometimes it takes a minute to load. I don't know why it's taking so long. Probably because we're broadcasting. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we played this game the other night, and I've been addicted to it ever since.
Nice.
Okay, we will play with your team.
All right.
And we'll play at this field. Let's leave the roof open. We'll play in the middle of June. 1 p.m. works, and clear skies is perfect for me. Okay, so just to let everybody know, we do switch positions. One time I'll be pitching, and the next time I'll be on the outfield, and it'll go vice versa. We'll flip back and forth.
Yes.
I don't put any difficulty. I'm not too worried about it.
Yes.
I did do the home run derby on this.
Right. I did notice that last night you were on. I got on a little bit late.
Today I played again, and I actually won a home run derby, and then I placed second in 3 other home run derbies that I entered.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's really fun. This game is a lot of fun if you take your time and explore.
Right.
I did create a character. I'm just fine tuning said character. I might actually delete this one and start over again.
Right. With this one, I haven't done a character. It was the same thing last year, and I've actually, as I'm getting in a little bit more to this game, I still enjoyed last year's version better. And I'm not sure if it's because there's no difference in the graphics, no difference in the controls. Okay. There are some different interfaces, like the pitching interface that we have.
Okay.
And the hitting interface are different from last year.
Okay. So I'll be honest, the last time I played a baseball game was on the Nintendo Entertainment System.
Right. And was that RBI Baseball 1, 2, or 3?
Number 1, the black one.
Nice.
Yeah. So I have not played baseball since then. this is my first time picking up a ball game. So you're telling me all this like, oh, the interface is different, this and the pitching and the hitting, and I'm like, how much different is it really? Like, is it significantly different, or is it just a little minute change in it?
Well, last year the pitching interface, they had the
Fernando Tatis Jr.
You had your ABXY and right bumper for selecting your pitches, but
Okay.
as I see when you're pitching, and you'll see when I'm pitching, you get that
Line of the pitch.
the line that shows you the
Swing
arc
and a
and all of
miss.
that
Yeah.
for
Here this
where you're
afternoon.
pitching, whereas when you're actually physically pitching, you're seeing just the little 2 or 3 arrows for whatever pitch it is.
Mm-hmm.
Tatis waits.
Why am I not moving?
What? What's going on?
My characters are not moving.
No, we had a lag. Hold on. Something's going on here. I think the people we are playing against left.
Oh, okay.
I think. Because it just stopped. Like there's no.
Yeah, the ball is literally sitting at the wall. I'm not going anywhere.
And the runner's not moving. As you can see on the screen up here.
Yep.
They're not moving either. What's it say underneath the... I know I have my thing in my corner is records, mic, camera. Right underneath that, it says hold something. I can't tell what it is because it's right underneath the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's hold your the little dual box button on your controller, and mine's not doing anything there either. So
okay, so the game just froze. So let's this might screw up the picture, but I'm gonna shut this down.
okay.
Back out, my friend. The game froze is what happened.
Yep.
I'm going to start back up. Hopefully it kicks in quick enough that I don't have to go back and start the stream on Twitch again.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to mess with me. There we go. We got it.
Nice. Oh, mine hasn't. Okay, come on. Do I have to restart my console? I think so.
I don't think you do. I think it's just a matter of just stop the game and restart.
Well, I've already gone back home, and it's just rebooting me to the Frozen.
Oh. You may have to, yep.
So I am in the process, ladies and gentlemen, of restarting my console.
Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris
So we'll let this
Singleton,
play
and
through.
welcome to MLB The Show.
Oh, pardon me. Sorry about that. So with this game, you do get some perks. You get to collect baseball cards, quote-unquote baseball cards.
Yes.
And different things that you do. Now, if I can remember correctly, you go into here. No, this is where you buy stuff. Sorry. It gives you all the different, how much it costs. Top corner tells you how many points you have to buy that kind of stuff.
Yes. Yeah, it's the same thing. Like a lot of these sports games are similar, so you'll collect your card packs and all of that.
Yes.
And they'll unlock different rewards. Sometimes like it's a player especially for the online gaming and where
Yes.
you're trying to build your fantasy roster.
Yeah, I played the retro mode.
Right.
That screwed me up bad.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah, I had no clue what I was doing.
Wow.
Because I got so used to playing
Right.
this mode that I'm like, I don't know what retro. Retro to me is like,
Right.
32-bit or whatever, 16-bit,
Right. Well, even going back, I mean, prior to last year when I decided to play the show 22, the previous baseball game I had played was Inside Pitch 99 on the original Xbox.
Wow. Okay. Let me know when you're back into the game. I don't know if we need the party necessarily, because we're both talking on here.
Right.
So I'm just gonna I'm gonna leave the party on so that we can't hear anybody else talk. Basically,
Right.
I don't want to hear people cussing and swearing because you or I get a home run.
Yeah.
See, when it took so long for you to load in, I should have known that something was gonna happen. But that's okay. It's not like we don't have 2 hours to do what we want. I mean, we don't have to take the whole two.
No, we
Everyone
don't.
knows we. But I would like to give a shout out to our non-sponsor yet. Hopefully, they will pick us up.
Yes.
Monster Energy drink. This is the punch one.
Okay.
Yeah, I just bought it. So we'll
Nice. Well, I'm
give it a try.
I'm gonna use my non-sponsored Giant Value Jujubes.
Nice. That's awesome. Okay, let's go back into 2 versus 2. Okay, so it just gives you that warning at the top. I don't know if anybody's seen that way up at the top. Just letting you know when you enter this mode, you are in cross-play mode. So you can play people on PC, people on PlayStation, and Xbox.
Yes.
Just so everybody knows.
And for those that didn't see it as we're loading the game, you do see the PlayStation controllers and Sony come up because this was developed by Sony for PlayStation originally, and it used to be a PlayStation exclusive.
Okay.
Last year was the first year they brought it over to the Xbox.
All right, let's crack this bad boy open.
All right.
Just like cracking a beer. You hear that?
Yep.
Ooh, that smells good. But that is definitely Mango Loco.
Nice.
Wow. It tastes like I'm drinking mango, like pop.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's really good. So a little shout out to our non-sponsor, Monster Energy, right there. Okay, so I'll let people know that there's also what I would want to call Hall of Fame teams in here.
Yes.
Where you have the Babe Ruths, the
Lou Gehrig's,
Mark McGuire's, and all those guys, the really old guys, and then they're really, really old guys, as Babe Ruth and all that. Yeah, it's definitely a good game. And you can pick them for your home run derby. You can pick anybody. Anybody in the game that's available, you can pick. I'm going to open that roof up again. Okay, I'm good. Let's go find opponents. I'm not picky about the difficulty because I personally like to be challenged.
Right.
I know we played a couple games when I first got this, and
right.
we rocked a couple people.
Yeah.
And then we're like, we'll play one more game before bed, because it was getting really late. You had to work. I had things to do. And these people wiped us on the diamond. They're like, okay, boys, get back to cutting grass and marking the lines out so the big boys can play.
Yeah.
Was it humbling? Right, it was.
Yeah. Well, we had the first game where we tried and they left as soon as we hit one home run.
Yeah.
And then the second one we did an extra innings 0-0 tie.
Yes.
And welcome into the ballpark.
And then they hit a home run in the extra innings, and that was
on
it.
MLB The Show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the San Francisco Giants.
But it's a good.
It's a good test. It's all in good fun.
Yes, it's fun. I haven't been into baseball in a while, so this is kind of getting me back into it.
Right. Yeah. As long as
And,
you don't,
yeah.
as long as you're not one of those high-strung, competitive individuals who needs to win.
Don't play this game. Do not play this game. If you're highly competitive and you get really mad if you don't win, do not play this game.
Oh, I see where we're
No.
playing. They're doing a different one. That's interesting.
Oh, different field.
Different
We're at
field.
San Fran.
Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Okay, I'm up to bat first.
For Houston, the second baseman, Mauricio Dubon.
Okay, come on. Oh,
The wind of the pitch.
it's a little early on that one, as you can see in
And
the bottom
first
corner.
offering is fouled off.
Oh.
Nice,
And the
nice,
righty
nice,
deals.
Nice.
drop.
On a line, base hit.
This looks like it's a preseason.
It does, yes. Like we're in Florida right now, for sure.
Now it's Alex Bregman.
Alex.
Okay, just let everybody know OMD's up to bat right now, and I'm on for
Swings through that one. 0-1. Chris Logan Webb, a Northern
Ooh.
California guy, but he grew up a fan of the Oakland A's. He grew up going to both teams' games, Giants.
There you
A's,
go,
but
there you
his
go.
Dad was an Oakland fan,
Nice hit, brother.
so he loved the Tim Hudson.
Go,
Bobby
go.
Crosby,
Oh, it's
Steve
not letting me.
Both teams.
It wasn't
for the
letting me.
Oakland A's.
Stop at third.
And
Just
that
stop
one
at third.
finds its way through.
I forgot. Totally forgot that I was supposed
Throw
to
comes
keep an eye
in.
on my character
Runner
and make him
stops,
run.
second and third.
Sorry about
Nobody
that.
out.
No worries, no worries. It's all good.
All right,
Here's
let's put one
Jordan
over the fence.
Alvarez.
Oh,
Well,
shouldn't
I
have
can
swung
relate
it.
to from the Bay Area. I tell you what, warmer games in Oakland than they were in San Francisco, and that can help you become an A's fan a lot faster because it gets awfully chilly
Nice,
in
good
San
eye.
Fran.
Right-hander kick steals. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
No, he got me on that one.
Yep,
That was a good pitch. Good
it
pitch.
was. It was.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball out of the hand.
Oh,
was
how
so
did I
good.
miss that?
By the time it gets in the hitting zone,
Too
hard to
early.
get the
Okay, I
barrel
get
to
it. Boom, baby. That's not going
1-2
anywhere.
We'll be ready to tag
Now
up.
fly ball to right center. Yastrzemski on the move.
Oh, it didn't let me go.
No, that was
And
my
there's one
bad because
down.
I did it,
Okay.
and then I promptly hit the right bumper to go back. So
No, that's okay. All you, buddy.
Jose Abreu up to hit.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Oof.
it was a beautiful pitch on his
Yeah,
part.
swings
So
and misses, and it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss. Dubon, the runner at third. Bregman over at second with one down.
Woo! Got one in, baby.
Hard hit, right side.
all right,
But
we
it's
got the run in.
1-0 as the run scores.
Yeah, one run in. Let's go. Let's do this.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
kind of a throwback. No batting
Oh,
gloves.
I like this guy. No gloves.
Yeah,
Thinking Kyle Tucker's done a little bit of everything. He's won a World Series.
Oh,
He's
got
been
me
an
on that one, too.
All-Star. He's won a Gold Glove. And a guy who was the 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft.
Calm down.
Runner at third.
Nope.
Two away. And 1-2.
He's been a guy that can kind of fly under the radar, but not so much anymore. Everyone's aware of the damage that he can do in that lineup. But the guy that's kind of
Oh, he got me.
doesn't wear the batting gloves.
yeah,
that was-
he did.
that was
He
dirty.
did.
Breaks, got a great arm.
And he got
Okay.
him.
Okay.
Strike
And I'm
three,
pitching.
and that-
So just so everybody knows.
And digging in for San
get the
Francisco,
pitch.
Lamont Waite
Yep.
Jr.
And this happens quite a bit where your opponent will push the pause button.
Yeah. Wow, that's a really much smaller box than.
Than what we're used to. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And he deals.
Doesn't bother me none, bro.
And a swing and a miss. Valdez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a cutter, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer.
This pitcher is really top of the line pitcher.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Look at that. And
Swings and misses.
what I've learned is don't use the same pitch over and over and over and over and over
Tyrell
again.
Estrada to the
Change
plate.
that up
Yeah.
so that he doesn't get tired as quick. Look at that.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
And when you are playing in franchise mode, if you go that way, they will tell you, like, oh, he'll throw this pitch 2, 3, 4 times. And there are times it will literally dictate, throw the same pitch 2, 3, 4 times in a row.
Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
It was doing that to me too. I found that out. And you don't have to follow that. That's the
No,
thing.
you
You don't
don't.
have to follow what they're
No, not at all.
recommending.
The batter
No,
will be
not at
Michael
all.
Conforto.
Oh, that was my fault. I went way up on that one, trying to get him to run for it.
Yep, absolutely.
And the first offering is not close.
There we go. Good job. That's what I wanted to see.
To be honest,
There's the
I
strike.
did play a franchise game last night.
It's going to be today. It's going to be a tough
And,
lineup.
I had just finished up a series against San Francisco. My last game against them was a one-hitter, 1-0 shutout. Last night I played a game against Seattle, which was a 7-0 one-hit shutout.
Side to begin the
Nice.
game. What a start.
Nice.
All right, so I am at the bat here, folks.
Yep. Yep.
Welcome back. Second inning set to go. And now, Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy Pena.
You hesitated.
Right-hander back to
I
work.
did. I was trying to watch the
With
pitch.
swing
And,
there. Chris, here's a weird note, at least to me. Jeremy Pena is the first rookie shortstop to homer in the World Series. He did it in 2022. It had never been done before when he homered against the
That's
Phillies.
a good try, bro.
he's going to drop it. No.
Next pitch is popped up.
He's going to drop it, he says. Blow at him, right?
And a quick out number one.
That's right. That's right.
Corey Jolts up next for the Astros. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field.
No.
Good try.
He got me to chase that one, though. He did.
Yep.
And he grounds one to the
Good
right
hustle,
side.
good hustle.
Estrada. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down to the top of the second.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Jake Myers, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Ooh. He got you on that one.
Yeah, oh, he did. He did.
We have a guy after Tommy John surgery changed his arm slot a little bit. He
All
did
right.
a seam fastball.
Yep. All right. So now, ladies and gentlemen, I am pitching, and Bubba's in the field.
Yes, I
And
am.
welcome back. Bottom of the inning.
And then
Now
you can
it's
see
J.D.
here-
Davis.
And you can see those 2 blue lines.
Davis.
Valdez back to work. To third. And it gets by him.
But you've seen the 2 blue lines. That was where he was pitching that ball, if you watch. You can see where he's going to release it and where it's going to
Yastrzemski
end up.
here.
Good pitch, bro.
Thank you.
And it's fouled away.
Sorry, Astrid. I am paying attention to the chat, but I'm not because of what we're playing.
Yes.
But I would like to say hi, Astrid. Oh, he ran for. Sorry.
0-2 now. Runner
Come on.
takes
That's okay. I wasn't.
and swinging. Throw.
Okay,
Save.
kid. Well, we got the one out. So I'm.
David
Yeah, no, that's
VR,
fine.
the next
It is
Giants
what it
hit.
is. I keep forgetting
He's
I
got
have
some
to be the
good
back catcher.
opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the
So, yes.
outfield
Hello,
is that the
Astrid.
base
Thank you for
runner at
coming.
second has a very good
Awesome to see
read
you again.
and can determine whether or not
Thank
he
you,
can score
Astrid.
on that base hit.
Oh, run. Get there.
Whoa.
I got
This
it.
one lifted
Okay.
in the air, left
We get-
field.
I
No,
got
that was looking really weird because it looked like you ran right
Alvarez
through where you were
makes the
supposed
grab.
to, and then grabbed it and you were doing a little dance. And
I was doing a little dance.
Coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able
Again,
to go
quick
up
shout
the
out
middle
to,
the other way with some authority
our local
instead of a fly
establishment.
out to left.
For picking us up and letting us do this awesome
Brandon
podcast.
Crawford stands
And-
in here, takes ball 1 low.
Oh, shoot. I jumped. I meant to dive.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Davis headed for the plate. He comes across to score. The Giants tie it up. It's 1-1. Crawford trying to wiggle out of a rundown now.
good, nice.
Woo! That was intense, bro.
Yeah, it was.
He's out. But one
And
run
let's
hey.
give another shout out to
before the inning
Turnbuckle
ends.
Studios. Carl Careful
All right.
there letting us do this.
New inning getting started.
Yes.
And stepping in for the Astros, Martin Maldonado.
Whoa, I cheesed that. And the Monster Energy. Thank you. Non-sponsored.
Maldonado, a former Gold Glove winner, 36 years old, and he was
There we
born
go.
in
Beauty,
Puerto Rico.
beauty.
All right, brother.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
0-1 now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Oof. He dusted me there.
Yeah, bro. That's
Swing
okay.
and a miss.
It happens.
Struck him out.
Yep.
Pulled the string on the changeup.
Got to learn the
Here's
pitcher.
Alex Bregman. Doubled
Takes a
his
minute.
first time up.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield.
Oh, I reached for it.
Should
Too.
be an inning-ending double play.
That was dirty.
But there's also a
He's through
huge
that one.
difference that
0-1. Bregman.
Whoa.
nice,
6
nice,
feet
nice.
even.
That people
That's
may not
awesome.
realize in hitting it.
And he's a former All-Star.
Nice.
Oh,
I
this
hit a
one
home run,
high
bro.
and deep, way back there. And gone.
Beauty.
That was
High
awesome.
five.
Sends it out, and they add a pair. It's 3-1.
There's a
Okay.
big difference between playing
it's
against
Yordan
other
Alvarez.
people
He's 0 for 1.
when they're controlling it and playing against AI.
It's
Swing
completely
and a
different.
miss
Yeah.
as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Oof. This guy's got some speed on him.
He does.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Yeah, that you were looking to put it out of the
Swing
park,
and a
weren't you?
miss. Struck
Yes,
him
I
out.
was.
That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Jose Abreu up next for the Astros. He's 0 for 1. Abreu handling the duties at first. A
No,
member of the 1,000 hit club. He joined the team as a free agent.
that's okay, man. We got this.
That's right. That's right.
Sends it across to first, and that'll do it.
Okay. Now I should be pitching, yes, as it shows in the
Back here at
top
the
corner.
ballpark, there's
Yep.
Joey Bart now. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Really good
Oh,
athlete.
I
and
tried to
many
get him
times
to
you talk
chase it.
about
Yeah,
the
no,
feet
no.
of infielders. This catcher as well.
Always a-
Really quick
always
feet,
worth the
being able
shot.
to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a
Okay.
spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Really impressive with the
Whoa.
way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
The 2-2.
Okay, we're gonna do
Yeah.
that. That's good.
Fights it off. You'll see
Let's,
another.
let's
And
do it
as
up here.
well, lots of pop in that at-bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. And now the lefty. And foul ball.
Oh yeah. There you go, brother. There you go.
Out to short, Pena.
Good job, fielders. Good job.
In
Thank you.
plenty
Thank you.
of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
I tried. I had to try.
Mm-hmm.
Elliot Ramos.
Never a bad play.
Here lets that one go for a ball.
And then you throw one of those at them. This slow
Swing and a miss, strike one.
lingering pitch. Oh, he tried. He tried pulling it. The back catcher tried pulling that in for me.
The next offering misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yep. Okay, good play.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Okay.
Everything came together for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other
Woo!
way and put the ball in play.
Nice.
That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Wade down the box. Comes up
Ah,
empty with a swing there. On the ground,
I'm
right
not
side.
using that pitch again.
And that
'cause
squirts
every
through.
time I use it, they hit it.
Quick throw
Alrighty.
back in. Lead
So I
runner
know that
holds
now.
at second with one gone.
Couple of hits in a row for him
Now
here.
back.
Just one of those
Second
seeing
base.
eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And now, Tyro Estrada.
Nice play, team. Nice play.
How was he
Fired to
safe?
second.
What?
Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat
Okay.
right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Can you get that? Can you get that? Dive, brother.
No, not quite.
Now this is in the air down the line.
Not quite. Not quite.
And that will drop foul. Ramos on third. Estrada on at first with 2 down.
Oh,
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
High drive deep right field. Way back there. Out of here.
Okay.
yeah, it's all good.
Okay.
Michael Conforto blasts one out. And just like
I
that,
left
they're
it
out
hanging
front.
there.
It's
So, I mean,
Yep.
4-3.
That one was a hanger,
There
and
you go.
pitchers
401
typically get away
feet.
with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Okay.
Now it's J.D. Davis. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
There you go, brother. That's all you. There you go. Thank you for
Here,
saving my
left
butt.
side.
No problem, no
Alvarez
problem.
Sprinting after it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that.
I really highly recommend this drink. It's Mango Loco.
Okay.
The Monster Energy. It says Punch Monster Energy. But it says Mango Loco on the top.
Okay.
I'm going to let Miss Felicia try one of those.
Welcome back.
All
Now,
right.
here
So I
is
am at the bat
Kyle
now here, ladies and
Yes, you are.
gentlemen.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Anybody knows
Yeah,
where
back to
Baseball
work.
City is for spring
After putting
training?
up a nice inning
Let us
on
know.
offense, got some runs
I have
across.
an idea where
This
it
is
is. I
where
just
you
wanna
look
know.
for the starter to go out
Whoa.
there, have a shutdown inning.
Again, he's going to drop it. He's going to drop it.
You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up
Bro.
there while they're hot.
VR calls it in, and there's one away.
Okay, let's
Good
see what I
hard
can do here.
fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Good eye. And yes, everybody watching, I do always tend to get over anxious at the plate,
Oh,
whether I'm playing against other people, whether I'm playing against the AI.
Now it's even up. Pretty unique upbringing for Jeremy Pena, at least in terms of a kid who was born in the Dominican Republic, but then he
Oh.
moved to Rhode Island.
Yeah,
Not
you got me
a
on that one.
baseball
You
hotbed.
did.
He played his college ball at Maine. He was a University of Maine Black
Oh.
Bear. And then
Oh,
went on to be a third-round pick of the Astros in 2018.
All right.
nope.
Keep your
Just throw
composure.
it
Don't
in, bro.
charge the mound. Don't charge the mound.
He had a
Go to the base.
1-2, and he ends up hitting them with a pitch.
Just a fastball that got away from him there. He didn't have the right finish to it. Good extension.
Oh,
that he
that's
needed to
gone,
get
bro.
to his target.
That's gone. Nope.
And
Get
that
back,
one
get
is
back,
lifted
get
in
back.
the
I'm
air.
going. Dive. Oh,
Conforto calls it in, and there's 2 away. The relay throw.
that was my
Throw
fault.
behind the runner.
I didn't
They
think he
got
was
him
catching
doubled
that.
off.
No, neither did I. So, of course, my first instinct as well was to go to the left bumper.
Yep, mine too.
And welcome back. Here's
All
the
right,
center
so you're
fielder,
pitching.
Mike
I'm in the field.
Yastrzemski.
Just let everybody know. Oh, you just did the same thing. Talk about payback.
That hit him.
That was
That was not intended, people. I know that was
I'll tell you
not.
firsthand, retired players
But
miss a lot of things about playing the game and our
you
playing
hit my
days,
player, I'm
but
going to hit
getting
you.
drilled by a pitch
Yeah.
like that usually isn't something we talk about.
These are the guys, the announcers are laughing.
In the
too, so I
box
mean,
now,
that's
no
awesome.
balls and a strike.
One strike.
Yastrzemski gets
Good
his
try,
lead
bro,
at
good
first
try.
with nobody out. Off the plate inside, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, shoot. I forgot that was me again. Sorry.
That's all good. That's all good.
Swing and a miss.
I'm like, what the heck's going on? Oh, shoot. I got to.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Oh, did him dirty.
1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch it up to the heater. Here's Brandon Crawford.
This is awesome, dude. I'm loving this game right now.
Excellent.
I am, like, I had another baseball game I was
Brandon
playing.
Crawford, a
Right.
player who has been a
That
stalwart
was
at
like-
shortstop for the San Francisco Giants. Helped them win World Series
It was
in
like
2012
anime.
and
It wasn't like this. It was
2014.
like
And
cartoonish.
he comes from
Right.
So I
a
wouldn't really call
line
it
of
baseball.
Giants fans. His parents,
But,
Mike and Lynn, they had Giant season tickets. They took Brandon to games
I
all
stopped
the
playing
time
it. I deleted
growing
it.
Right.
Like,
Got the
no
back
need
going
for it.
too soon. It's strike 2.
Yeah, Bay Area kid who loved his San Francisco Giants, and so cool that he was able to establish a career with this team. Got to the big leagues pretty
Just to make
quickly,
sure.
called up a little
Yeah.
bit early, and never went
Nice,
back down
nice
again.
play, bro.
Crawford has played the most games at shortstop in Giants history. You could make a pretty good case he's the best shortstop in the
Alright,
history of
good
the
luck.
franchise.
Oh.
Bart in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Oh. I
Swung
hung
on,
that one up
belted.
there.
That's
Hey,
back
It's
there.
okay, bro. It's okay.
That one is
At
gone.
least I made the effort to jump.
So he leaves the yard to
I haven't figured out how to do that yet.
That is
It's
the
6-3.
right bumper.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Elliot Ramos. And first offering is fouled off.
That's okay. We'll work it back. It's only the
Oh,
fourth.
no, I'm not worried about it. We got tons of time.
Exactly.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable
This is
for a
this is the
fastball
one
here.
thing that I love about Xbox and having the ability to play live. is
Right.
You get to play with your friends.
Yeah.
Oh, I
0-2.
stopped it.
Nice.
There we go.
Dives, but it kicks
There we
off
go.
his glove.
Yes, one of my coworkers was telling me he has to pay for 2 separate PlayStation accounts to be able to play co-op with his friend at home.
Yep.
Ready now for the 5th inning.
With Xbox,
Here's
you
a
can
speed
share.
threat, Jake Myers.
Yeah.
And is that you up at or me?
Line of the
No, it's me.
pitch.
Okay.
I think it's you, yeah.
Yeah, it's me. I swung
And
just in
first
case.
offering is fouled off.
So did I.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot
Whoa.
team back in there to swing the bats.
That was a heater, bro.
It was.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
That's a really big
nope,
swing
nope,
right
nope,
there.
nope,
Just gotta
touch that
remember,
button.
with this speed, a walk or a single can turn into extra bases by stealing a base or 2.
No, I swung for it.
Oh, he got you. He had you down at the knees either way.
Swings
So.
through it, and that's a
All
strikeout.
right, good luck, bro.
Martin Maldonado up to hit. Singled and scored his first time.
Nope. I seen the.
I gotta stop being so anxious.
Yeah, he
It's okay.
swings and
Oh, no.
misses, and it's 0-1.
You had to swing at that one.
Yeah. But I'm also finding
Yeah,
that with
strike
this
2.
game, like even if I hit the when I hit the swing button, sometimes it'll stick
Got it
and
by him.
wait
Okay.
Oh,
until
really?
the ball has passed me.
So the batting order
Well,
turns
work out the
over.
timing.
Here's the second baseman, Mauricio Dubon. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2.
I seen that climbing too, and I still swung at it.
And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
All in fun.
Oh god, this is awesome.
Just missed. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Whoa,
Yeah, a
bro,
little slider action.
little.
That misses the zone. Ball 2.
Oh, he knew I was going to reach for it, too. He knew it.
Yep.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off.
These guys are, credit to them because they are paying attention, and so they're seeing our tendencies. Nice.
Righty to the plate.
That's coming straight down the middle, I think, enough. Watch. No, and I golfed it.
All right.
Swing and a miss. And
All right. I'm fielding. Bubba Duke is pitching here.
The last half of the inning. So here's Wade now.
Yep. I dropped it low, and he still went for it. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see what's going on here, Hope.
That one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits.
Yeah, just get it into the field. There you go.
Swing and a base hit.
Okay.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Pena makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One away.
And this is what I love about this game.
And
is
here is Michael Conforto. He's already homered here in this one.
Yeah.
Every part of the field.
Yeah. And I'll tell you right now, if you're willing to try it, and I'll see if they have a 1v1, I will download it, is Cricket.
Grounder might be two.
Cricket.
Touches the bag
Cricket.
for one. Throw to first.
Dude, I've never played a cricket game. I can honestly say, never.
JD Davis.
It's actually quite fun. I love the game of cricket, watching it, playing it, whatever.
Next pitch is
it's played on an oval field, and there is no foul. You can hit the ball anywhere.
Brings it in for the third out.
I've watched cricket. I mean, but I've never played cricket.
Right.
That's you're up to bat, my friend.
Six.
Yeah.
And stepping in for the Astros,
That's
Alex
cool,
Bregman.
No.
Webb back to work.
He knows he's going to get me to fight too.
That's strike
Yeah.
one. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch.
Yep.
This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some.
Oh, did you hit that?
Board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball.
What are you doing?
What the hell?
Bart collects.
Why did I?
Ball arrives too late.
He's
Why did it have me going?
Strike. Bart
You
puts
just
the
hit it.
glove on him. One gone.
No, I didn't hit it. It was a foul. It was
To you. Tried to make too much happen.
the ball got away from the catcher, so I made it to first. But for whatever reason, I kept running.
Third time as he comes up empty there.
Okay,
Next
let's
pitch
go.
misses, and 1-1. Check out these numbers. In 2019, he was the American League Rookie of the Year and established a major league record for OPS by a rookie in a single season. 1067 was his on-base plus slugging.
Oh, I was too early.
Yeah. Yep.
Swing and a miss.
I know. I would have been doing the
He was
same
out
thing
front
because
that
that
time.
pitch was looking nice.
Next pitch just misses. 3-2 now.
In that 2019 season, became the first Astro to hit a homer into the third deck at Minute Maid Park. That's an absolute blast.
Thank you. I'll take my base.
3-2 now.
Yep.
He was trying to get me to chase it.
Yep. That he was. That he was.
You gotta watch this guy. He'll throw one right down.
Laying off a
And then he'll throw
3-2
two or three
pitch, and I
outside.
tell you what, he earned that
Just
one.
take your time.
One gone, runner at first. Jose
And that time he
Abreu
came right down the
for the
middle at him.
Astros. There's a strike.
Yeah.
Alvarez, the base runner
Told
at
you he was
first
gonna
with
be
one
decent.
out.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really
did I
important
actually
to
foul
getting
that?
back into this ballgame.
Yeah, you did. No.
Not that one.
That was a good attempt, though, bro. I mean, it looks good. You got to
one
swing.
out of the zone. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue.
That one was looking real tempting, too.
Right.
Now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Good pitch right
Nice.
there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence in this battle.
At the belt and fires. Strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows
Oh.
he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Okay, I thought that was going outside.
Right
I'll be
through
honest.
there,
I thought that was going out.
That's
Yep.
the third out.
I didn't think that's slick. That's good pitching right there. Okay, I got the outfield. You got the
Here comes Mike
infield. Let's go.
Yastrzemski to the plate.
The center fielder.
The wide to kick the pitch.
Nice.
Out to short. Pena.
That's
Now
one.
the throw to first on the run. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Oh, now,
opponent's
now our
doing it.
opponent has paused. Yep.
Yeah, they'll do this to try to throw you off because they know you're having a comeback, or you're just doing better than they are expecting you to. So they're trying to slow you down.
Yeah.
So I mean, it is what it is. Whatever. Let them do. They got a time limit. You can see that in the top there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a time limit. And this person is playing on an Xbox. It shows their name and what system they're on.
Yep.
Right in the top corner there. So whatever. If they want to pause, let them pause. We'll take a sponsored break right here for a non-sponsored break for Monster Energy, sorry. Tastes so good, bro.
Nice, nice. I love
If you
mango.
can grab one of
So,
these, if you can go to the dollar store
right.
next to where you work, and you could get one of these, I highly
Yeah.
recommend it.
Okay. I will probably do that tomorrow.
It's got sugar skulls all over it.
Okay.
It's
Okay. Well, I love mango, so
yeah. I'm gonna get, like I said, I'm gonna get Miss Felicia to try one of these.
okay.
She actually, we went shopping and she was with me. And
Nice.
She picked it out. She said, "Oh,
Nice.
here's one. Try this."
Okay.
And I think she's actually had it, to be quite honest. Look, see, now they unpaused.
Yes,
So we'll
they
go back to the
did.
game now.
The next Giants a hit.
That was slow, bro. 84 mile an hour.
That misses
Yeah.
the zone, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Oh, it got through.
Yes, it did.
That's okay.
That's all good.
That's okay. You take that.
Up the
by all means.
middle, and it gets by him.
I forgot what button was dive. Otherwise, I would have dove.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And that'll bring up Brandon Crawford. And first offering is fouled off. You know, Chris, Brandon Crawford made his big league
Yeah, that was a
debut
good
May
try.
27th,
I knew what you were doing there.
2011 at Milwaukee, and he hit a grand
All right,
slam in his big league debut.
No, one thing I've always admired about him is his ability to handle left-handed pitching. Stays in the big part of the
Yeah,
field
well,
that
at
just
least I
has a
kept him at
nice
second.
swing
That's what
pattern.
counts.
Yeah.
Stays in the
Yeah.
zone a long time.
These
They
guys
fired
got
it quickly,
their
so it's first and
shit
second
together.
with
They know what
only
they're
one
doing.
away.
Oh, they do. They
Consecutive
do.
base
They
hits for
are.
these guys here. They put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105.
Now, just let
exit
people know when we're
velocity.
done this
That
game,
tells
we
you
will
everything you need
possibly
to know about
play.
that swing.
Ooh, nice. Play another one.
Yep.
This is Joey Boar.
I do know that you wanted to
There's a
discuss
strike.
some things, so we'll
Boar
see what
measures
time it
6
is,
feet 2
and maybe
inches.
we'll just turn all this
26
off.
years
And
old, a former first-round pick back in 2018.
I just have
On
a
the
quick
ground right
discussion about what
side.
you want to talk about.
Dubon
Which
to
is fine by me.
first.
I
Yeah.
have
Two
no
down.
problem.
No, it's all good. It's
Ramos getting ready to
It's
hit.
all right.
one of those things. Because I mean, I'd like to see other people's opinions too. I mean, I know we sort of briefly discussed it the other night,
Yeah.
but I do want to get for the viewers that we do have and the people watching, listening, I want to get their thoughts, their opinions on it as well.
Oh, 100%,
He
brother.
can bust this game wide open.
And we
Next
both
offering
agreed that
upstairs.
before we even started this podcast, that our viewers
Swings through that
are
one.
number one.
Man, he was
Yeah.
really tardy.
Oh,
on
you
that
got him to chase
fastball.
that.
Great
That was
job
dirty.
of setting him up by throwing the curveball.
So yeah, if
Adds
you're a
velocity to it on the
viewer
next
of this
pitch, can't catch
podcast,
up.
whether it's
VR
live
at third. Crawford
or
at second with 2 gone.
you're rewatching this, by all means, please
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
send us a message on here and we will check it. And you're
All
up to
right,
that,
so,
first.
yes, I am.
Now here is Jeremy
and we
Pena.
will, by all means, respond to you and get back to you as quickly as we can. Nice. A little late, I think.
Pitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
okay. I'll
first
take a
offering
late
is
one with a foul ball
foul.
as long as I'm not striking out.
I
Like
knew
that.
he was going to get you to do
Yeah,
that.
right
I knew he
hander
was going to do that.
deals.
Yeah, so did I. Because he's going to do it
Swing,
again,
miss.
but he's going to come to the
Real
inside.
ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher,
Nope.
got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
Got him swinging.
So again, tonight we don't
Corey
have
Jolts now at the plate.
Bobby and
This
Papa
is
Smoke
a
after
true
this.
5-tool guy. Not
So
very
we're
many
just
No.
of
going
them
to
out
go
there,
until
but
we decide
when
we're
he's on
done.
the field, you can't
Yep.
take your eye off.
And thanks to Bobby for informing us that we could have some extra time tonight due to a work-related
Yeah.
switch in their schedule.
Talented player going out there every day.
So Bobby and Papa
putting on
Smoke,
the show
thank
that he
you.
does. Just enjoy the walk.
And I hope you guys had a great show last night. I'll be checking it out
Struck
soon.
him out swinging.
Yeah, I'm going to have to
Slider
rewatch it. I
got
have
him
to go
for
to bed
strike
early.
3.
Oh, you brother.
All right,
Oh,
it's coming to the
come on, Ranger.
inside. Sure, the one time I don't bite, it's right over the plate.
Now he's going to go out.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
And now he's going to go out
You
again.
had to swing for that one. Even I would have.
And he's down
I don't
0-2
know.
as he swings through it.
All right, there's number 8. 1 away.
Oh, go, 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 go. These guys, this is what I love about this
On
game.
the
Like,
first, and
you
that
get the
is
mindset
that.
of Ken coming in here to whoop some butt.
Yeah,
They get in here and they're just that much better. So you got
Set
to
Yeah.
for the last half of the 7th. Here's LeBron
Yeah.
Wade Jr.
Come on, buddy. Oh, he got it.
And the pitch.
but you know what? I mean,
On the ground.
it's still been a good game. It's been fun. I don't think these guys have been playing too competitive. It's just a matter
Now the
of
number 2 hitter, Tyro Estrada.
No, it's just everything's just happened to go their way. That's all.
yeah, exactly.
Ooh, just got that cutter in there.
0-1.
Come on, chase this, chase it.
Nice.
Excuse me, sorry about that.
And a big swing and a miss.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times. So
Oh,
I'd say
dude,
that's
that was
pretty
dirty.
effective
That
if
was
you continue to command
nasty.
it on that side of the plate.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Michael Conforto will climb in. He's already homered in this game.
I'm holding my
Yeah,
breath.
that's
I
in
find
for a
myself
strike.
holding my breath. And I'm trying not to.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Yep, yep.
He waves at that one.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to
One of those situations where you're trying to breathe, but you're trying to play, and
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm holding my
nice.
breath while the guy's throwing the ball, right? Like I'm throwing
Swing
the
and a miss.
Yep.
And
It's
he's
like,
down
cut
on
that shit out.
strikes. And good
All right.
work.
So this is you at the bat.
Welcome back. We
And
go
of
to
course,
the
here we
eighth.
go.
And
We
now
got
the
the-
He's gonna
catcher
pause.
is
Yep.
again, right?
Martin
Yep.
Maldonado.
I'm hoping he doesn't pause or he doesn't come back too quick, so I can quickly take a trip to the locker room. Never mind.
No locker room for you. He's doing a pitcher change.
He is.
Okay, so now we got to learn a new pitcher,
right here
which
that
is
they
fun.
bear down and turn in some
Part of the
quality
game.
at bats. Try to chip away at that lead because if it gets to the
I had to
ninth,
swing at
that
that one.
Yeah.
I had to.
I don't blame you there. I would have too. It was looking big and fast.
Swings through
Yeah.
that one out in front that time.
Yeah, again. Okay, you got it. Good job, pitcher. Good job.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Nope.
Oh, I would have
I
been
see it
chasing
coming out of
that
his
one.
hand.
And there's a ball.
Yeah, he got me on that one.
Yep.
That was going right through the middle.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Okay, so if I could
Back to the top of the lineup.
congratulate these
Now
guys
it's the
when they
second
win and
baseman,
if they win,
Mauricio
I would.
Dubon, 1 for
Yeah.
3.
But you can't in this game.
No.
So if these guys actually watch this podcast,
That one ran inside, almost
guys,
got him.
great game. Very
Thank you.
competitive. I loved it.
Swing and a miss, and the count is
Yeah.
1-1.
Oh, I thought you were going to home run that bad boy.
Game, if guys will chase it, that's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Oh, good tip, good tip. That was just the tip of your bat.
2
Yeah.
here. Good job to fight that one off.
Oh, go, go, go.
And a pitch.
So again, if you're watching this, by all means, please leave a comment, ask a
Art gets the
question,
first. 2 up,
anything
2
about
down here in the
gaming,
top of
whatever
the
you
eighth.
want.
Just not a good pitch to swing
If
at.
you guys have any tips for us besides to keep watching and not chasing the
The batter
ball,
now as he swings and misses.
and even if you want to poke fun at us for chasing the ball, by all means, please do.
I have no problem
Swing
with
and a
that.
miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Got to keep things
Where'd I hit
airtight
that?
defensively right here.
Oh, wait.
Foul.
Ready to make a play. The ninth with a 3-run lead. It
He's
should
going to make
be a
him chase
W.
now. You watch. Yeah. Okay, buddy. I'm slowly learning this pitcher, but
Pitch misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
oh, I thought that was going to hit me.
Yep.
And another ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And down on strikes.
All right.
And
All
a
right.
nice
So
hit
I'm
for
pitching.
Bears. He sets him down.
I'm pitching here.
And welcome back. Now
All
it's
right.
the DH,
Okay.
J.D.
The
Davis.
designated hitter, J.D. Davis.
And here it comes.
There
On the
we
ground
go.
at first,
One down.
Abreu takes it
Yep.
himself. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting.
And now the center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Good attempt, bro. Playing their game back at
Pitch
them.
misses. 1
Yep.
and 0.
And they're not falling for it. You
And
can
that's
try.
too
Do it.
high.
You know what to do. I don't have to tell you. That was 80. That's the slowest pitch you've done all game.
Next offering is fouled back.
Well, let's.
93. Boom.
And there's a foul ball.
Whoa.
The pitch.
All right.
Now, I think
now.
if I do remember correctly,
Down and
you
in,
can do
moved
a
his
home run
feet.
derby, you versus me.
Okay.
But I'm going to look into that tomorrow because we may end up playing this game one more time.
Right.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out.
Even if it's not
And he's
on
down on strikes
podcast.
for the second time
Right.
today. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for the
Oh,
Giants, David
Yeah, ain't
VR.
happening, bro. Oh, I threw it away.
Bounced out to short.
How did that happen?
And he'll
I
be safe
don't
at
know.
first. And
Did you
that
wait
ball's
until it was in the
out of
green to
play.
throw the ball, or did you throw it in the white?
Oh, it was probably in the white. I just threw it. I wasn't paying too much
Crawford
attention,
at
to
the
be
plate
quite
with
honest.
2 away, swings through that one.
That's awesome, dude.
Way out front for strike 2. Brandon Crawford, a kid who grew up a Giants fan. His dad had season tickets at camp. Runner takes off for
Oh, they
third.
just got another run on
Ground
us.
ball
Oh,
for
well.
Yeah.
It's a base hit.
Well, he was
VR
stealing the base
around
anyways with
Yeah.
He'll
that. So
score, and they lead by 4.
It's- But you know what? I don't feel like I'm losing this
Picks
game, though.
himself up
Even though
No.
we're not winning,
Just a cookie
I feel
down
like
the middle. I mean,
this
those
has
are
been
the
so
ones
much
you
fun.
dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity.
Nice.
Right on top.
you like that behind the
Bounce
back.
to the left side. Pena. Inning over.
all right, all right.
Oh, that's great.
Time to claw our way back, pitch by pitch.
Yes, sir. It's all you, man.
We go to the 9th, and now you're Don Alvarez.
Again, quick shout out to our non-sponsor, Mountain Dew, or Monster. I'm never gonna get this right.
It's okay. Mountain Dew can non-sponsor us too. Pepsi can non-sponsor us. Dr. Pepper can non-sponsor us.
Right, we're just gonna have this whole thing
Just
around
about-
the border.
Just about any drink that is out there can non-sponsor us.
Yeah, And if you do want to sponsor us, by all means, let us know. And I will drink your stuff and put it all over my every page.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, in a heartbeat, I would. I wouldn't even think twice about it.
No.
I know. Turnbuckle Studios. Carl there, he is trying to get Dr. Pepper.
Yes, he
To
is.
be his sponsor.
Yes, he is.
I'm going to throw a shameless plug out there for Turnbuckle Studios. They would like a sponsorship. I would play. You know, the Monster has that. What is it? There's a game that they have where you can drive like dirt bikes and all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I would play that game if they were my sponsor. I would. Okay, let's go.
Yep. Oh, he's going to come in.
You got another pitcher. Okay. Good luck, brother.
All right.
Home run right here. Bada bing, bada boom.
Pitch by pitch. Pitch by pitch.
Number 34, Jacob
The wind of the pitch.
That got called.
Junis.
That clips the corner. Junis, a 6'3" righty. He features a slider, a sinker, a changeup, a cutter.
And now he's going to go to the outside.
Or he's going to bring it in
on the
tight.
swing. 0-2
Yeah.
now.
Oh, he just caught the bottom corner. Did they count that?
No, it was a ball.
Just missed.
It's a good take.
Oh, that would have been good if it was fair.
Yeah.
Hit the bell. Hit the bell.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Oh, home run, brother. That's out of here. That is gone.
Yep.
That one drilled left field.
Congratulations.
That's
Thank
back
you.
There. Out of
So
here.
just let people know that is his first home run. I've already got one.
Jordan Alvarez blasts
And
one
I'm up to
out,
bat
and
now.
they cut it
All
to
right.
the lead. It's 7-4. And now the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Nice, nice,
Where did
nice,
that go?
nice.
Oh, foul.
And the first offering is fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big
Nice,
inning.
nice. Run, go, go.
Come on, I was there.
Hit
His foot
weakly
wasn't even on the
ground.
bag when he got that ball.
Crawford throws across the diamond.
All right.
One
all
away.
right.
That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Again, everybody,
Couple of
welcome to the
pitches and a
Boar's
quick
Nest.
out.
Thanks for coming and showing your support. This is what I do now. We play video games.
Yeah,
We want
first
your
off,
opinion,
offering
what you
is
want to
fouled
play.
off.
Even the opinion about the good job. That was a little late though. If there's a game you want us to check out, let us know.
Yes,
we have
please.
Game Pass, so we can both get it.
One down, base is empty.
Pardon me. Sorry
On
about
the
that.
ground, right side, Estrada.
Okay, let's
jump
do this.
throw
All right,
across
it's all you,
his
Bubba.
body, and Tucker is retired. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros.
Why did he swing like that? What the heck
I
was that?
don't know.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Why is he swinging down like that? Too early, that's why. Okay.
And now one strike away.
Yeah,
Good eye, good eye.
0-2.
Beauty. Stay
No,
fair,
it's
stay
foul.
fair, stay
It's
fair.
foul.
Yeah.
It's way foul.
In the
Look at
air,
that
left
dude,
field,
guys.
down the line.
That
Number
was
12
funny.
on the move to his right.
Nice.
Is just
Drop,
one
drop,
strike
drop.
away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
All right, let's go.
I'm thinking the guy's trying to be Jeff Hardy in the outfield.
You made me laugh when I hit that funny.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
But I will touch on this. Did you see the two big announcements there that happened on Dynamite last night?
I missed Dynamite.
Okay.
Honestly,
Well-
I forgot it
And
was
a
even on.
swing and a miss,
Right.
And that is the ball.
Well,
game.
Tony Khan's big announcement
Tightly played game, got a
Okay.
little of everything.
that he was
Some time
going on to announce was about the Owen Hart
pitching
Cup
and defense in certain spots.
and the men's and women's tournaments.
This one finishes with a final of
which
7-4.
the opening festivities will take place at Double or Nothing with matches at Forbidden Door.
We'll see you soon.
And the Owen Hart tournament will be contested during their Canadian Summer Tour.
Okay, what a better place to do it than in Canada. Okay, good for them.
With the finals ending in Calgary.
Oh. His hometown, is it not?
Yes, it is. Now they are saying that it is possibly going to be an episode of the new show that they've got coming, that Collision, but right now it's for essentially the house show called House Rules.
Okay.
Which
you
I was sitting at. Yeah, we'll play one more. I was sitting here on my couch watching it and applauding.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Because it did tug on my heartstrings, and I am a huge Owen Hart fan.
As am I, my friend. As am I.
Oh, we got a message from somebody. Oh, I did.
On Xbox?
Yep. Somebody messaged saying, "How do you lose as the Astros?"
Ouch. Whatever. People have their own opinions, right?
Yeah.
All right. Now we're going to play. It's my team.
All right. All right. So we're going to go with the Evil Empire. Oh, and it's Garrett Cole, baby. And there was a very, very surprising debut on Dynamite last night.
Surprising, as in big time surprising, or just, surprised?
Very much a big time surprise, because nobody knows when he got released.
Goldberg?
No.
Okay.
Roderick Strong.
I don't remember the name, to be quite honest with you. Sorry. I've been kind of out of the wrestling thing for a little bit. I watch here and there with, the
right.
watch along. But other than that, I had to get away from it. I was getting burnt out.
Right.
Wrestling all the time.
Yeah. All right. No, I'm going to ignore this guy now because he's like, "How do you lose as the Astros?" I just put all in fun as a response. It's not fun. It's all business. No.
That's the kind of person you don't like to play against.
Yeah. No.
Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, MLB The Show.
But no, Roderick Strong was part of the Undisputed Era with Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, and Bobby Fish on NXT.
Yes.
And then he came back and was doing the Diamond Mine with Malcolm Bivens, who is now Stokely Hathaway in AEW.
Okay.
The Creed brothers and Ivy Nile in NXT. But he came out last night to save Adam Cole from a beatdown by the Jericho Appreciation Society.
Oh, yes. While we're waiting, thought I'd give a little shout out to Monster Energy.
All right, well, here, before we throw the first pitch, I am going to run to the locker room.
Well, here's the first pitch.
We're pitching, so.
Yep.
Ready to go? And now the veteran
so I'm going to run to the locker room.
Yep.
The third baseman, Manny.
I'm just going to push the pause button here so that he has a couple extra minutes to get into the locker room and do what he needs to do. So I'd like to give a shout out to the two people that we're playing against here, the opponents. It shows it right down there in the bottom corner, underneath my teammates. It's excuse me, My Three Sons 269, and I believe they're playing on a PlayStation. I think that's why it's blue. I'm not sure what the colors are because there's blue ones and red ones. And then I cannot say OSU Tiger 15. It's a good opponent. Good luck. I'd like to say to you, if you're ever around, by all means, give us a heads up. Say hi. To people that are jumping in and out, sorry if you are on Twitch. I don't have it up on my screen, so I can't see who's chatting with me. I'm going to be working on getting a person to watch that for me so we can get your stream here. So thank you very much. Thank you for coming by and taking your time to say hi to us. I greatly appreciate it. By all means, ask us questions about the game we're playing. I just started playing this game and I'm so addicted to it. It is incredibly fun. This is the MLB The Show. I think it's 2022 or 2023. I can't remember now because I'm just having fun playing it. We got 25, 22. We should be coming back in a second. Hopefully. I can hear stuff walking around and moving.
All right. I apologize for that. I'm back. I don't want to.
All right. First pitch is going out, brother. There you go.
Here comes a pitch.
All right.
On the ground to third.
So we are playing in New York. Is this the new?
Throw
Yes.
on the Rizzo. One
Yes,
out
it
top
is.
of the first.
This is nice. It
And
kind of
batter
resembles the
will be
old one, though, doesn't
Fernando
it?
Tatis
It does. It does.
Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Whoa. Jump for that, brother. Your right bumper. You should have jumped right there.
There's a swing and a drive.
I jumped way too early.
Judge going back on it. And that ball is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and the Padres take the lead. It's 1-0. Now the youngster wants Soto. And first offering is fouled off.
Ah, shoot. Good attempt, man. Good attempt. You almost got that.
That one ripped. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Back-to-back base hits. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Nice. Nice try.
Here's your 1.
Whoa, that's down.
Soto.
So I
over at
think
first with
one
1-1.
of the things that happens is when you're
And
pitching,
pop
you also
right
control the
side, foul
catcher.
territory. Reaches
No.
for it, but it's
No?
foul. Singing, you know, Xander Bogaerts is actually
Outfielder
a
does.
twin. His twin brother Jair signed with the Red Sox initially. To second for 1. Over to first, safe.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Now it's Matt Carpenter.
Holy cow. These guys are on the ball.
They are. They are.
And that
That
one
dude just went
finds
to
its
third.
way through. Around second is Bogaerts.
Okay. All right. Let's.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Jake Cronenworth, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Oh! How'd that get by you?
I'm not sure.
And a base hit.
Get it in there. Get it in there. They don't know
And
what they're
that'll
doing.
kick off the base of the wall. And he's hit safely
Okay.
at third as a run scores.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend.
Good
your
idea,
baseball
good idea.
to hit a line drive like that.
Next pitch way upstairs. Next pitch in the dirt. And that's ball 3.
What the hell?
Appears
That
they're
was
working
in.
around him with the base.
It was.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo.
That's
they're
okay,
just not
that's
what
okay.
they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Swing and a ball popped up. And base hit. In to score from third. 3-0.
Waste no time there. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman.
That's a base hit.
Get rid of that
Play
ball.
at the plate. Not
Yeah.
in time. He's safe. It's 4-0.
Back-to-back singles, just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped
Holy,
it
it doesn't matter where I put it in that box, they're hitting it.
Those always feel great.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. It's 6-0.
Throw it to second base,
Machado
see what happens.
hung up in a
Third.
rundown now.
What? How
Never
is he
a forced
safe?
go.
Third now, but he's safe as they score a pair on the play.
Should have been a force out at second base with 2 runners on the base.
Swinging on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take just working on going to the opposite field. But it doesn't all.
All right. There we go.
Hicks
All right,
makes the
so
grab.
Bubba will be at the bat here.
Is the inning, and they take care of Tatis for the out and the inning.
Yep.
We go to the bottom of the first,
Leading
and
off
stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony
the
Volpe.
shortstop, Anthony
Pitch.
Volpe.
Oh, too fast, too fast.
Yeah.
That was my fault. Way too early.
Kicks and fires. Got it started a little too early.
Good eye,
Strike
brother.
one.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick
I'll take the
outs.
walk. I don't care.
Yep. We get on base any way we can
He
just
won,
to
he
have
couldn't
some
come
fun.
up with it.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Now it's Aaron
Good
Judge
job,
up to
man.
the
That was
plate.
close.
First pitch,
I would have
just
swung for
misses.
that myself.
Yeah, I was
Chris Judge
thinking
has
about
been
it,
an
but
exit velocity monster, leading the league in exit velo.
that one I should have swung for,
17,
but
19,
It's all
21,
good,
and 2022.
There you go.
Yeah, he makes
There you
that
go.
hot corner
Go,
at
go,
third
go, go, go.
base.
left bumper, left bumper.
Okay,
And then
staying
again,
at third.
just hold up
Staying
at third.
Swing and a ball ripped.
Oh,
out
he didn't
towards right
stay. He
center
kept
field.
going.
That'll touchdown.
I'm glad I did.
Volpe
Okay.
flying around third and headed home.
All right.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base
Oh,
hits.
Nice.
that's out of here. That's out of here.
That's beauty.
Get out of here.
Double at the very
Nice.
end. Great swing on it.
High five.
This one's high and deep.
Fucking right,
Way
brother.
back there. On its way, gone. Anthony Rizzo circles the bases.
So I think this is a game that's not going to be based too much on
Gleyber Torres
pitching.
up to hit.
You know what's funny? Anthony Rizzo
Strike one.
is the gentleman that I won my
but nobody on,
home run
nobody
derbies
out.
with.
You just have to treat
Nice.
it as a fresh inning.
yeah.
Hard hit, left field, base hit.
Okay, let's do this.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking
Okay,
for. Right
okay.
there. Nice line drive to
Okay.
the full side, met it
Yeah.
out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into
Nope.
the outfield.
That was a little
DJ
late.
LeMahieu
That's okay.
stands in now.
Good
and
foul.
watches strike one. Fouled off. He was late.
Oh,
Nice warm day
Right
here.
in
Good
center
baseball
field.
weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
okay.
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not
You got
worried
this.
about getting jammed on
Ah,
fastballs.
good old
inside
Franchi.
part of the plate, collective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
Franchi Cordero now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
There you go,
Strike
brother.
two.
It's interesting.
Good
He's
job,
got
good
that.
job.
Spring training,
Nope, he doesn't. Go, go,
wonderful
go.
weather,
Go, go,
and
go,
then
go, go.
most teams
The guy's not running.
Fly ball down the line.
Okay, I'm
That
staying
one
there.
opts against the
Look.
fence.
Should have went to the home plate. Damn it.
Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Oswaldo Cabrera.
It's okay, we got one more home, brother.
On the ground,
That's
right
right.
side.
All right, let's
Drove
do
to
this.
Cronenworth. Out number 2, and another run comes in. The guy that I've encountered that hates the cold weather the most, Mookie
Get a 10,
Betts.
man.
I
At
mean,
least we're
we're
2
in
away now.
Tennessee, so it's not
Yep.
exactly like
Yep, we fought our way
all the way
back.
there. I mean, it gets a little chilly. Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning.
Okay, I'm outfield, you're pitching, right?
Yep.
All right, let's do this.
Back here in New York, and now it's Juan Soto.
Foul ball.
Cole
I
back
don't
to
care. I
work.
was chasing that shit.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that is a foul ball. Chris, Juan Soto is one of the best young hitters we've seen come along in a long time. Of course, helped the Nationals to win the World Series in 2019, and he won the batting title. Hit .351 in that
Good
short
shot, man.
2020 season. Next pitch is outside.
Well, I mean, his at-bats are so quality. We talk about
Look at him, look at you.
professional hitter, professional at-bats. He gives those to you all the time. I just love his play coverage. Not afraid to use the opposite field. And when you have a guy that can do that, he's going to hit a whole lot in terms of slug,
I ain't getting
average,
that.
on-base percentage as well.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's down. One hops off the wall.
Okay,
Into second easily with a leadoff
got
double.
this, brother.
All right.
Use the outside of that box as much as you can.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Hit hard, base hit. In quickly to short, but now runners at the corners to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and
Oh.
he didn't miss a stitch.
Line drive, caught.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I caught that. Sorry, I just.
Garrett Cole.
I'm into the
I
game.
thought it was a grounder.
Pick out of UCLA in
No,
2011.
he beelined
and he's
it right
turned
at
into
me.
one of the best starters in baseball.
Yeah, it's pretty cool how things came full circle for him. Drafted by the Yankees out of high school, didn't sign, as you said, went to UCLA, and now pitching the #1 guy in the rotation for New York.
This one high in the air to left center.
Okay, that's the way to play the
Makes
game, boys.
grab.
That's the way to
Yeah.
play the game.
Tagging from third.
I'd have
That's
done
a
the same damn
sacrifice
thing.
fly as he comes across, and they're up by 3.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Grisham caught up now trying to get to third.
Go home, go home, go home.
Throw it. I pushed the button. You wouldn't throw it.
The throw's
All
offline. He's
That's a
safe.
glitch. Holy.
And the run. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap.
Nice.
Okay, no big deal.
There's a lot of room out there.
Yeah, no.
If you can
We're
rip
only
one
in
into
the
that open
second, so who
space,
cares?
it usually
Right.
means extra bases.
That ends the inning, so we take a break.
And I think I'm batting. Yep.
Back in the Bronx, here's the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks.
The left fielder, Aaron.
You got me to chase that one.
Pitch.
Yeah, I remember when he came into the league and talking about 7, 8 pitches that this guy had. And, wow, you're just scratching your head. If you're a hitter, what do you look for?
Next pitch is
Ooh.
downstairs.
Get
That's
down,
a
get
high
down,
ball.
get down, get down, get down, get down. Drop it. No.
We were
In
hoping.
the air, right field.
Yes, we were.
Yeah. This
Tatis
is
makes the
hour
grab,
number 2.
and there's one
Let
away.
everybody know.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little
Not
bit.
bad,
Couldn't
number
quite
11.
barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Anthony.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
2 really good back-to-back sliders.
Wow.
Now in an 0-2 count.
Yeah.
He's feeling
This guy's
real
a good
confident about
pitcher.
finishing this hitter off. He can go
Yeah,
anywhere
he
wants.
is.
Cuts and misses. It's
This
a
is the biggest
strikeout.
hitter for the Yankees right
Here
now.
comes Aaron Judge. He doubled home
Yes, he
run in
is.
his first AB.
Aaron. Judge.
And now holds the record for, or the American League record for home runs in a season, which he actually set last year.
Whoa!
And he dodges
Darn
that
it.
fastball.
Jeez,
Well, that was a scary one, and he's not too happy about it. Siggy, he's having some words down there.
Yep, and as a hitter, you're in a very vulnerable spot standing up there with a ball flying towards you. So regardless of the intent right there, you're not just going to stand by and let that happen without saying something.
No.
Now, hopefully they've had their
Oh, wait. Why am I responding to the commentators?
move on with the game and this at bat.
2 down.
All right. Bubba Duke is back on the mound here.
Okay, so I'm pitching.
Back for more from the Bronx. And here's the catcher, Austin Nola. Nola in his
Nice.
4th year, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. There's a strike.
One's the count.
And that one is inside.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Okay, thank you.
On the ground to third. Whips it to first. And a quick out, number 1. So the lineup flips over. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Oh, good try. Yeah, just get it back in there.
If any of our viewers, listeners are watching, could you please give me an update on the Leafs Lightning game?
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it
Damn.
went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Now it's Fernando
Yeah, I was
Tatis
gonna say.
Jr. Judge pulls it down. Gone.
Give me 1 second here, brother.
Here's Juan
In between,
Soto.
I'll look it up for you.
All right. Well, that's what
Soto
why I was trying
getting
to
to
have
start
time.
in
My
left.
phone was just to sort of
24
keep
years
track of the
old,
score.
and he's a former home run derby champ.
But it's all good.
Fastball to start
I
him
got the
off.
score up
Strike
on
one.
my
Chris Soto was a
Crap.
runner-up for the National League Rookie of the Year in 2018 to Ronald Acuna Jr. And then a run. This one is smashed down the right field line. Way back there. There and gone. Juan Soto goes deep, and they add a couple more. It's 10-4. It's Xander Bogaerts now.
2-1
Measures
end of
6
second
feet,
for
2
the Lightning.
inches, 220
Okay.
pounds, and he was born in Aruba.
The Devils are beating the Rangers 3-0.
That
Good,
one
good.
fouled off.
Oh, no.
The 0-1. In the air out to center. Judge really on
All
his
right,
horse
all
for this
right.
one.
Yeah,
And puts
let's
the
get this
squeeze
done
on that
here.
one. And that's
It's time
the
to
inning.
live up to the OMD moniker here and hashtag game changer, hashtag game breaker.
And you're up to bat.
Yes, I am.
Back in New York. And here's the first baseman, Anthony
The
Rizzo.
first baseman, Anthony
The line of the pitch.
Rizzo.
There's the swing and a miss.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even
There you go. There you go.
shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch.
Run
Make
that, run that,
kind of
run that.
work to get you out.
Hey, I would stay there.
That's ripped. Base hit. And now it rolls all the way to the wall.
Okay, let's get you home, my brother.
Yes.
Rizzo.
Please do
into
it. Please do
second,
it.
And he's got a double.
He was all over that one. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach.
Oh, I would've
simple.
stayed there, bro.
It was perfectly executed. On time with everything.
And it gets by him. Throws to second.
It's all you.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach.
Slow down. Just take a breath.
Mayhew
Yeah.
Got
swings
this.
through that one as he comes to the plate
There
for
you
the
go.
second
There you
time
go.
today.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
On a second, they get one. How about that double play? Now it's Franchi Cordero. Doubled in his first AB.
Cordero.
And there's the strike.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it.
Oh,
He's
crap.
commanded his fastball and out of that same tunnel. That
I meant the
splitter
check
comes,
swing
and
that
the
one
bottom
because I've
just
seen it go
Ah.
out.
It's all
It's
good.
under and pops it up. And makes the play,
Okay,
and that's out number
right.
3.
I'm pitching. I'm okay. Okay, let's do this.
Back at Yankee Stadium, start of the 4th. So digging in now for San Diego, Matt Carpenter. Cole back to work. In the air, out towards left center. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a double.
The first baseman.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth.
He dove for that bag. Did you
Out
see
to
that?
short,
Yep.
Volpe.
Yep.
That's cool. I didn't know you could do that.
Across. That takes care of Cronenworth. Singing 4 homers
Loaded it
in
up.
22 games
Really?
at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan.
this,
And he
brother.
said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Kim at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
Ooh, I got this. I got this. I got this.
There we go. All right.
Next pitch is popped up.
Okay.
I think you're up to bat, aren't you?
I think I am the first one up the bat, yes. Nope, you are.
Back in the Bronx,
Okay.
ready to go, bottom 4. And the batter now, Oswaldo Cabrera.
It was a good swing, dude.
And he deals. Swing and a miss as he was late.
For you growing up in New York City, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt a shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium.
Oh.
Trevino, the batter now as he swings and
A little
misses for
early now.
strike 1.
Yeah, he got me. He got me.
Yep.
That was
All
good.
good.
I like
All
that.
good.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Oh!
I knew he was coming inside, and
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ooh.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
You got this, brother. You got this.
all right.
2 outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Holy cow.
And the righty deals. Foul ball still 0-2.
No. You shouldn't have swung for that. He would have hit you.
Yep.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout.
That's
And
fair.
good work
I
there
am
as he
pitching
gets a
again.
1-2-3.
This is never good.
Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we go to the top of the 5th at the plate. Austin Nola. The pitch. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Thank you.
Not a
Out there
problem.
to center. Judge pulls that one down, and there's one down. Here's Manny Machado now.
Hey, Boog, did you know Manny Machado is the youngest player in history to have a walk-off grand slam in both leagues?
I did not know that. That one to first. Rizzo steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Junior.
Oh, good try. Good try. Great spotting on that pitch.
just off the outside edge. The next pitch misses. Now 2-0. Tatis waits.
Nice. There we go.
Okay, good plays, guys. Good plays. Whoop, I just moved my whole camera.
LeMahieu gets it to first. And they take care of Tatis for the...
Okay, who
Oh,
was
geez.
up first? You?
Back now in the Bronx.
Yeah,
We
I'm
head
up
to the
first
bottom
this
of the
inning.
fifth.
Okay.
So our opponent just paused. He's playing on, it looks like a PlayStation.
Okay. What's the red one? Like that.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Must be Nintendo, maybe?
May well be.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe. They've got a potent lineup.
No, I think that's you back.
Nope, that's me. Yep.
Rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That's in
See,
for
they're
a
doing this
strike.
to throw us off.
you got-
People just to let you know. Even though they're winning 10-4, they feel they
Yeah.
need to employ some strategy of
To give him credit out there on the
Yes.
mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good
all right,
start.
now it's you, brother.
Kind of shows you a lot about his
Now it's
makeup as a pitcher.
Cronenworth
All right.
throws on to first. And that's the first out at the bottom of the fifth.
Good arm side run and stink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Judge now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Oh,
That's a foul home run.
right?
And a foul ball, he stays alive. There comes an 0-2 to Judge.
All right, here's my boy.
Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Now back.
And here is Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony.
But we all know about Anthony Rizzo's skill set.
Good eye,
Won the
good eye
field
there,
multiple
Bubba.
times at All-Star, multiple times he's won the Gold Glove, he even won the National League Platinum Glove, but also a guy who won the 2017 Roberto Clemente Award for his work off the field.
Good eye. Good eye.
Right-hander kicks deal. Miss.
Oh,
Well, just all
I thought he was
around
going
the
way
kind of
outside
player
again.
that you want to have
Okay.
right in the middle of your lineup. He's a leader, and he leads by example. Doesn't seem to be one that talks a whole lot, but his actions are what does the talking for him.
Oh, good try. Good try.
putting that up the baseline.
Righty
Yep.
delivers. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Oh, right back. Got the pitch.
Yeah.
2-2 on the way.
This is
Comebacker
fun.
to
I
the
like this game.
mound. Tosses to first. Rizzo out of the
All
play.
right, I'm
What a
fielding
play,
and you're
inning
pitching.
over.
Okay.
Yep.
And
I'm gonna
Yankee
actually-
Stadium. Juan Soto now.
I am going to go to the bullpen and
Yeah,
start
go ahead, change
warming.
the pitcher.
Oh, I'm going to start warming somebody up. So,
Yeah, you do what you got to do, man. You know this. I'm just learning all this stuff myself.
yeah. Okay, why won't it?
What are you trying to do?
It won't let me actually warm anybody up. So, that's okay. It is what it is.
You want me to try?
Yeah, in a minute here. You just,
Cole back to work. Ground ball.
you
up
go
the
into the
middle,
pause menu and
and he gets by him.
Yeah.
go to the manager and then where it says bullpen.
Clearly seeing the ball very
Bullpen.
well in this one. Just
Who do you
kept it
want?
simple, played Pepper with
I can't see it now, so
Albert, Greg, Ron,
Boca.
Ian, Hamilton, Jimmy.
let's go with Marinaccio, whatever, if that's how you
Ron
actually pronounce it.
Marinaccio. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
Warm up.
yeah,
He's
just warm
warming
him up for now. Just warm him up for now, and we'll go from there.
There you go, brother.
Nice
Then
play.
here
That
is
is how you
Xander
get someone to warm up in your bullpen. People.
Makes the catch for the out.
There you go.
Man at first,
Up next,
Matt
Padres.
Carpenter, the next up for the Padres.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Swinging
You
a
just let me
line
know when you
drive
want
and a
that
base
guy
hit
out
up
now.
the middle. They get it in
Probably
quickly.
going to be
So
next
first
inning,
and
but we'll
second, now
see.
1 out.
Having
Copy
himself
that.
a really nice game at the plate. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
There we go. Keep that guy at second.
Hicks makes the play. 2 down.
All right, brother.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Number 1, Trent Grisham.
There you go. And
Lifted
it should be you
in the
coming
air,
up
out
to
to
bat.
left. Hicks makes the grab, and
I
that
think it's
is
you,
the
actually.
inning.
Hey, could be wrong, but I think it is you. Yeah, it's you.
it is me. All right. So bottom of the
Back
sixth
here in New
we
York,
go.
bottom of the sixth. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Nice hit. Oh,
A
Oh,
line and a
I was
pitch.
hoping that was going over his head.
yeah.
High drive makes the grab, 1 away.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this
Okay.
pitcher would be in such
Yeah.
a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
LeMahieu in the box again. Takes
Home
a
run. Just the wrong
Yep.
way.
Into foul territory.
And a foul ball. Chris DJ LeMahieu, given name
Ah.
David John
He's
LeMahieu.
He's gonna drop it.
Some people
Oh, he dropped
go
it.
by the nickname the Big Fundy.
What's the big fundy, partner?
Well, it's short for the big fundamental because he's so good fundamentally, both at the plate and in the field.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be
Oh.
impressive. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a nog. That's a
He
thing
knows
of beauty,
pitching
and
inside
some hits
you
just
fucks
don't
you
make
right up.
sense.
That one's in there.
Nice.
And it's
Until there.
0-2.
No, I'm
That
staying
slider
there.
breaking in could be a tricky
Yeah.
pitch.
No,
If you
go
go
to-
get back to
finish
What's he
it and
doing?
get that bite at the end, and it stays out over the plate. It can get
I don't
hit
know, but
all
you're-
the way.
What?
That was a good one right there.
How
What
are
happened?
you out?
They get the
How?
force out on a bang play, but he
How was
made it
that?
close.
Okay.
Now it's the right fielder, Oswaldo Cabrera.
It's okay. I'm staying there at second.
Hit hard, that gets through.
Right. All right, brother.
All right.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there.
Told you,
Couldn't
he
get
knows
in the air
inside.
on it, but he
Yep.
smoked
On you.
that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. God,
There you go.
there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Slow roller to third. Machado.
Okay, you want me
The
to pull
tag,
this?
and that's
this
out number 3.
Yeah.
Inning over. Top of inning number 7. Stepping in for
Where do I
San
go now?
Diego.
Go to
Hassan
where
Kim.
it says manager and then go to the bullpen.
Ballpen. Yep.
Then it's going to tell you put in game or sit
There
down.
we go. Okay.
And that is how you do a bullpen substitution, folks.
That is cool to know,
Out of the
man.
bullpen for the Yankees, number 97.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And a pitch.
Oh no!
Bounced up the
Okay.
middle. Volpe.
And
Throw off line.
Oh.
He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. And now it's Austin Nola.
This guy seems to pitch in slow motion. Oh, he took off to third.
Swing and a ball popped
Yeah.
up.
Okay.
And it drops in. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Whoever's in here with us, by all means, say hi. Communicate with us. It would be great.
Here's
Please.
Machado.
Just got to give us a couple minutes to get to you. This game is super intense.
it is.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Oh, I tried it.
We were initially looking at playing Call of Duty Warzone
And
2,
one.
but
Kim, the runner at third. Nola on at first
Second
with
base.
nobody out.
Get on second. Get on second.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Oh, right, because you caught that. Never mind.
Yeah, no, I thought it was the same thing, right? Get the
Fernando Tatis Jr., the next up for the Padres. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
And now 2-1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. You
got that.
clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready.
That one lifted to left. Hicks going back.
Good play, bro.
Makes
Good
the
play.
grab. 2 down.
I'm surprised he
Hold that guy
didn't
at
take
third.
the sacrifice.
I thought he was, too, to be quite honest.
Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto.
Oh, come on. That's out.
Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that
That was
is
probably why he
out
didn't
of
take
here.
the sacrifice.
Yeah.
A 3-run homer, his second home run of the game, and they tack on
Excuse
3.
me.
It's 13-4. And here comes Sander Bogarts. It's through for a
Is the
hit.
crowd
So a
chanting
2-out
holy
knock
crap?
keeps the inning alive.
I'm not sure.
First pitch swinging,
The
went
commentary
there
I'm
with
hearing is the one
aggressive.
coming
There's
through
nothing
you,
cheap about the
so
way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped.
Get there and then
Got out
jump.
in front
Now.
and didn't get under it like he would have liked.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And out of here. Matt Carpenter leaves the yard. And they tack on to their lead. It's 15-4.
and this, folks, is just sometimes how a game goes. Some can be great, some can be horrible.
Well. Oh, that hit the upright. That's a home run.
Well, right
Yep.
field, way back, and
Wow, bro. Welcome, Chris Parrish.
Jake Cronenworth will
Thanks, Parrish, for joining us, brother.
Be a little
and
shout
they
out here.
tack one on the board. It's 16-4.
How's it going, brother?
Base is empty with
We're
2 away.
getting our
So digging in now for
butts
San
handed to
Diego,
us.
Trent Grisham.
Oh, come on, bro. Catch that shit so we can get out of here.
I did. I made the save.
Hicks makes the catch. That is the inning.
Man, that's rough.
Which is more than I can say for an Oilers goaltender. I got to get the shot in. Sorry, Parrish.
Bottom of the inning. It's Aaron Hicks now.
For the Yankees. The
Oh,
left
well.
fielder.
Better than nothing, I guess.
And the pitch.
You just let me get on
they're-
base.
Right. Kim.
Yeah, they're just.
Second, and that's
Is that a
not
sympathy
it.
thing
And he
now?
gets to
That
first
That is a
base as
sympathy
result.
thing. That is a
I'll
sympathy
just sit
thing.
here quietly in disbelief.
Is it you batting now or me?
Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And he swings and misses at
Oh,
the
that
initial
was close.
offering.
Is this you now or me?
The
Um,
other way, and it goes
That was
just
me.
foul. Here's the 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. It's Aaron Judge now.
yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Home
And it gets
run,
by him,
home run.
but no throw.
Oh, wouldn't let me go
And
home.
Runners at the corners with 1 out.
No, I'm controlling the
Runners
runners.
at third, so
Oh, I
2
thought that was
runners
me.
in scoring position.
I'm-
No,
Entering
when
the
you're
fifth.
batting, I control the on base.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And that is cut on and missed. Strike 1.
So I chose
Coming
to.
back
I
in.
decided to hold up, but
Oh,
Homer, that some beach.
okay.
Hitter waits.
Woo!
And that one hammered.
Pardon me.
This one's got a chance. Oh. Anthony Rizzo.
Now they were kind enough to give us those 3 runs, so now they're.
His second homer of the game, and they inch closer.
No,
It's
right to him.
16-7. Here's Gleyber Torres.
Oh, that was good.
Grisham makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Oh, are they changing pitchers now?
And now
Probably.
it's DJ LeMahieu digging in.
Jeez. Yeah, he says your team's losing, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
3-1 in the third.
Oh, dang. Oh, well.
Yeah.
They can still come back in overtime. But I'm not going to worry about it. I didn't expect them to win tonight anyways.
Yeah. Where are they? They're playing in Toronto, yeah.
In Toronto, yes.
Oh, we have a pitcher change, folks.
DJ.
All right, brother, this is all you.
All righty.
Oh, they're playing this game. Okay.
Now pitching for San Diego.
And we got a third person watching. I don't know who you are, but hello.
Welcome, third person. Are you the third person shooter?
Are you the third person shooter? Nice.
Number 4.
Go, buddy, go.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
All right.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it
man.
through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite.
Oh, we got 3 runs, guys. So
there, and that retires the
we've
side.
made our attempted comeback.
Back for more from the Bronx, and here is Ha-Sung Kim. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, good try.
Good eye right there.
1-1.
All right.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
This is definitely an
This
intense
has been a
game,
really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Really nice
It
job
is,
staying
it
up the
is.
middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now Austin Nola, right side.
Let's
Nice
keep
job,
that guy
nice
at
job.
first base. That's all.
Yeah.
Cabrera hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Manny Machado.
See what I'm saying, though? Anything you put in that box, they're nailing that crap.
Yeah, they are.
In the air, out towards right center. Nice grab on the run. 2 away now. Man at first, and now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
No.
This guy has turned into a beast. And there he goes. Ground ball
Nice.
left side. Fires over to first.
All right,
Take
this
care
should
of
be with the
Tatis
bat
for
here.
out.
Oh,
Third
me.
out, and that ends the frame. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. A wide to kick the pitch.
And now he's going to do this again, eh?
Yeah.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike
So while we're taking a break, non-sponsored, Monster Energy.
1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Kicks and deals.
Okay, why is he going to do this now after every
Swing and a miss, and that's
Because he's
strike
trying
2.
to throw you off your game.
and change the pitcher with 1 pitch
Yeah.
to go in the at bat?
Your attention, please.
Nice
Now
hit.
pitching for the Padres. Number 71.
At the belt and
Josh
fires.
Hader.
Well, at least he threw it out and didn't give me the pity
Fires
base.
to first on the run.
Right?
1 up, 1 down.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Trevino now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Too late. This kid's got some power.
And he's down 0-2
Yep.
as he swings through it. And now the lefty got it by him
All right,
for the
all
pay.
right.
Now here's Aaron Hicks.
Now batting, the left fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Fooled on that pitch. Got a little anxious.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Great, we fouled one off. There's our
Down,
contact for the
nobody on.
inning.
Gets a piece and
Right? Oh, right up the middle. Nice.
So
I amaze myself at
Okay,
times.
okay, okay.
that one back up the middle and it gets through.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes,
Now
but found a way. He got that front
shortstop.
foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
He thinks you're gonna run or
Hater
something?
throw over, and he's safe at first.
I think he thought I was going
Dude,
to.
that was horrible.
Or I think he thought I was
Now it's
thinking
gonna be
about it.
Anthony Volpe. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Late swing fouled off.
Jesus.
Hicks off
That
the
kid's
first
fast.
with 2 away.
Yeah.
Hacks and misses. It's a
Threw
strikeout.
my groove
All
right
right.
off.
Back in the Bronx.
So,
all set
yeah,
for the
you're
start of the
pitching,
inning.
I'm-
Now the left fielder, Juan Soto. And a pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Holy. That's out of here.
Left-hand batter waits.
Upper deck.
Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run. That was a moonshot. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 17-7.
Wow, he chased that.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. 0-1.
Oh, one's the
Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. And that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra
Oh,
bases.
pitcher
written
must
all
be
over
getting
it as he
tired.
jumped
That's
off
what that
the stick.
whistle means.
Next to hit, Matt Carpenter. Runner at second, nobody out.
Oh, so we're just all right.
Yep.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Michael King.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
There's the strike. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Good attempt there, bro.
A dive, and he can't haul it in. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
All right.
First baseman, number 9.
And now the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Foul ball there. Next one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. 2 runners in scoring position, nobody out.
Nice catch, bro. He went right home.
In the air to left down the line. That takes care of Cronenworth. Runner tags for home.
In that
Just
situation,
to
you're
say, I've
looking
never
to
been
get
beat this
something up
bad.
in the zone that you
No.
can put in the air. Worst case
No,
scenario,
me
a
neither.
sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from 3rd.
But I've never had anybody where it doesn't matter if you put it in the box, they're hitting it.
Yeah, exactly.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second, and the lead continues to grow. Safely into 3rd, it's an RBI triple. So 1 gone with a runner at 3rd. Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Ball misses. They get the tag on him, and that's the 2nd out.
Pardon me.
Line drive,
Yeah.
base hit.
He was pushing to
And
get that 20.
extends the inning.
Yeah. Well, no, that's why he tried to steal home, but
Everything
He
came
got
together
him.
for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
I think what he's
And
trying to
now
do
here
is run it up so that we
Austin
just quit and he makes us
Kim
force quit
leads
and
off
it's not going to
first with 2
happen.
down to the inning. Next pitch inside, and that is ball 1. And that's outside.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit
What
around
the-
a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That one out to right. He can't get there. It's a base hit.
There's his 20.
Kim
Yep.
around 3rd.
I don't know what happened there, how I missed that.
And now it's Manny Machado. Rips one to right. Base hit and a run in to score.
Comes through with the RBI. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now, Fernando Tatis Jr. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Base hit. Machado around second. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Now that's left fielder.
So 2 down. Next for the Padres, Juan Soto. And a foul ball.
Holy bananas, Batman.
Righty to the plate.
Hooray! We
And
escaped
that
the
one
inning.
lifted in the air center field.
Who's sitting here
Judge
first?
makes
You
the
are.
catch, and that'll do it.
All right.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. Digging in, Aaron Judge.
Oof.
The pitch. Hader, multi-time All-Star.
Nope.
He features a two-seam fastball, a slider.
I was hoping for that little
Changeup.
drop-in bloop.
Makes the catch, and there's one down. And up next for New York, Anthony Rizzo.
Nice. Nice. Get that out of
Is that
here.
hit the upper deck and then
right
fell?
field, way back.
Literally the top deck.
Yeah.
His third home run of the game, and they slice into the lead. It's 21
Oh,
to 8.
that's gone,
Here's
people.
Gleyber Torres.
There you go.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
411 feet.
Gleyber Torres goes yard, and they cut into the deficit. It's 21 to 9. So 1 out, nobody on. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Enjoy that, people. We got 2 runs.
And that one fouled off.
Oh, another one.
And let's hope
And
that's
the
up.
0-2.
Oh, this foul.
High fly ball down the left field line.
Just.
And it drops foul.
That's
Nice,
put it in
nice,
there.
nice.
Get with somebody on base.
Yeah. We're just going to slowly peck away at this and see what we can do and just have some fun.
With a 1-out single.
That was a
So
teeny
now
bit
here's
late.
the DH, Franchi Cordero.
There you
Swings
go,
through
there you
that
go.
one.
No.
0-1.
A double play.
LeMahieu leads off first.
Oh,
with
you
one
were
away.
safe, brother.
Tap
All
back
right,
in
all
the
right.
middle.
Somehow.
To second, there's one, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Oswaldo Cabrera.
Oh, run, brother, run, run, run.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. And he throws it away. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
All right.
2 outs and 1 in scoring
Oh, that was
position.
way too early.
All good. It was looking big.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
And we lost. Good game
That
to
was, yeah, those
And a
guys played a
swing
good
and a
game.
Oh,
miss.
Tiger.
That is the ball game.
Well, as much action as there was in this one.
Yes, they
really
thoroughly
impressive
whooped us,
performance
but
on the winning side. They
Yeah,
gave
whatever.
up
it is what it is.
Still blew them out of the water. They have to be feeling pretty good about themselves
Hey,
offensively.
at least we got a couple
right
home
now.
runs back to
So
back.
this
Gave
one
him a
got
That's
a
right.
little out of hand.
That's right.
Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding
Okay, so
crew
we're
here at
gonna
MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Well, at least we got one guy on the losing pitcher.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to shut this down.
Okay.
Sorry to everybody on StreamYard. Or on Twitch there. We're going to be exiting Twitch now and turning that off. Which I think it just did. Awesome. Gonna exit the game. And then I'm gonna turn off. Hold on, I'm gonna turn something off here.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn the. Whoops. It's up higher. Keep forgetting where everything is. My brain's just excited right now
Right.
because that was a very awesome. I'm just gonna turn this off.
Yeah.
And then go back to the two of us side by side.
All right.
All right. Whoa, that's way too close. Thank you. I like you, but I don't like you that much.
No kidding.
Pardon me. Okay.
All right. So.
Yes, Kate. So you wanted to talk about something.
I did. And again, to all our listeners, viewers, please come in with your comments. But I want to discuss video games, TV series, and movies.
Okay.
And the adaptations. Because sometimes you see a video game become a movie, you see movies get made into video games.
Yes.
And I also want to touch on one big one.
Okay.
That has one big TV series that never got the video game treatment.
And which one's that?
He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
Okay, this was a very popular cartoon. In the 80s, they did a very shitty movie of it.
Yes.
Very bad. They picked the wrong person to play He-Man. They picked the wrong person to play Skeletor. Skeletor's makeup was garbage.
Skeletor's makeup was horrible.
Yeah.
You know what? And you can't even say that Dolph Lundgren was a bad He-Man.
It was just the wrong fit.
Yeah.
He just didn't fit the character, in my opinion.
No.
Like, if I had a pick of, say we were doing the movie right now.
Right.
Okay? If I had a pick of anybody to play He-Man, I would pick a professional wrestler.
Okay.
Okay, to play He-Man as He-Man. Because obviously, the muscle, and they got the build. And
Right,
they got,
right.
But to play He-Man as not He-Man, I would
Right.
find the smallest, scrawniest, goofy-looking guy you could find. Because
Right.
He-Man is
Right.
muscles. When he's not He-Man, when he's the Prince, he's supposed to be, the tiny little
Yeah.
wimpy, blah, blah, blah. So
Yeah.
if I had to pick
no.
a wrestler, I think it would be it's hard to pick right now because there's so many very big athletic wrestlers right now.
Yeah, there is. The only one that would really fit the look of He-Man that I can think of right now
Okay.
is probably Chris Jericho.
But he's not muscles.
No,
That's the
he's
thing,
not.
Right?
He's
he has
not.
the face. He's got the hair.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the muscle. He's got the age on him. The guy I could see playing Prince Adam
Okay.
is Adam Cole.
That would be funny. You know what? That would be funny. See, I'm thinking a guy like Batista, even Triple H.
Yep. When Triple H had the hair.
As He-Man. We could put a wig on him.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you can't shave his beard, right? You can't do that.
No.
So even John Cena, put a wig on him.
Yep. Now there has been talk of a new He-Man movie.
There has, yeah.
With either Chris Hemsworth or I believe it's an Austrian bodybuilder.
Okay.
Now
they would have put back in that day was what's his name just totally left my mind. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes.
Was he in the 80s? He was pretty big still.
He was.
He was doing Terminator and stuff, so that's probably why he couldn't do.
He was, and I think
he would have been perfect.
I think part of that too was he had just done Conan, so you don't want him going from Conan to Masters of the Universe.
That's true too. Yeah, you don't want to cross that.
Yeah, and I mean,
But-
with Arnold having the new Conan coming out later this year,
That's true too. Yes, they have that coming out this year. Yes.
but I don't understand why He-Man never got a video game, because you can imagine the chain reaction and the spin-offs that could have come.
Well, right, you could turn that into a RPG, first-person shooter type game. Because you got to think, right? Spin-offs. Who do you got? Let's list them. You got He-Man himself.
Yes.
You got
Battle Cat.
You got
She-Ra.
again.
Orko.
That one I would love to play. And then you got
Man-at-Arms.
exactly. There's your first-person shooter game right there. Man at Arms.
Yeah. You could
put
do a
RPG.
Skeletor spin-off.
Yes. And all his
Beast-
bad guys.
Yeah. Beastman, Trapjaw.
Right? And the witch.
Yeah.
You could have her and the one that lives in Castle Grayskull.
Tila-Na.
There you go.
Yes.
Like, you got to think. You got first-person shooter capabilities. You got RPG. You got adventure. You got everything.
Absolutely. And you can go linear. You can go open world.
Could you imagine? Dude, like, just thinking about it, I'm getting goosebumps and the hair on my arms is standing up.
Nice.
Because there's so much potential in this being an awesome game.
Absolutely.
Who owns the rights to He-Man? Is that Disney now that owns that?
I'm not sure.
Because I'm not sure if they're Marvel, DC, or like that company in between.
I believe they're that company in between. I believe when the cartoons came out, and I mean, because you and I grew up in that era of those cartoons, right?
Yes.
They were just half an hour long advertisements to go and buy the toys.
Literally. And I bought Castle Grayskull. I bought He-Man, Skeletor, both their cats.
Yeah.
I had the castle that Prince lived in. I had everything.
Right.
And I go back and look at the toys they have now because I walk through Walmart looking for, different things to advertise and open up or whatever on here.
Yeah.
And I look at those toys, dude, and I'm just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
The cat is the exact same.
Yes. And I know
instead of being that velvet that we had, it's plastic.
Right. And I mean, like we know they've done the new show.
I've watched it
recently on Netflix, and I believe there's a season 2, or is it a new series?
There's actually 2 series.
Okay.
One's more cartoony, one's more anime.
Okay.
The one that's anime, they have done 2 to 3 seasons now.
Okay.
I highly recommend you check that shit out.
Okay.
Hi,
good evening, Ed.
Ed, how's
Thank
it going,
you for
buddy?
joining us.
We're just talking about TV shows that could have been video games and video games that should be TV shows. They're just going back and forth here.
Yeah.
Right now, we're talking about Masters of the Universe, how they could have so many different variations of different games. But yes, you need to check out the anime one.
Okay, that's
And I think it's
Revelation.
Masters of the Universe is it's actually called.
Okay.
And the other one is He-Man Masters of the Universe, which is the cartoony one.
Right.
But both are good and both have different storylines.
Right.
The anime one literally goes back and how and why everything's happening up to this point.
Right.
So how you get Skeletor, how we got He-Man, why we have She-Ra,
Okay.
why this is happening within Castle Grayskull itself,
Right.
and how her mother became the there's a specific not a witch, but it's
The sorceress.
how she became the sorceress and who her mom and dad are.
Okay.
Like they give you that whole storyline, which
Right.
is freaking awesome because as a kid I didn't pick up on that.
Right. Right.
So
And now
it's-
that we're grown, we can go back and watch it, not just for the nostalgia factor, but
the
to
storyline and
get-
understand it.
yes.
Yeah.
And And there is another show that falls into this exact category, but it hasn't got a movie, hasn't got a video game. It may have had one back in the NES days. I don't remember, and that would be Thundercats.
No, it did not. Because this guy was a huge Thundercats fan. I grew up Poe, okay? So these things are all hand-me-down stuff, right? My buddy would get it, and he'd be like, oh, I'm done playing with that. No, it's not cool. And I'd be like, dude, I had the Thundercat lair, Lino. I had all the Thundercats. I had the sword. I had the glove. Dude, it was great.
Right.
I thought for the longest time I was Lino. I'd run around going, Thundercats, oh.
You and me both.
You
and me both.
Again, the potential for a video game, endless.
Yes. And I mean, I'm going to go to one that had a better game back when it was on the NES compared to what it's gotten in the new generation. And I'll even go back to just the Xbox 360, I believe it was. Okay. And that is G.I. Joe.
Yeah, it got a rough go on video games.
It did. The original NES version I found was a far better game. I think what happened with the newer ones was they rushed it to get it out with the movie.
Which is typical.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, we're going to do a movie about G.I. Joe. As they're filming, and then they're like, oh, we should do a game on that.
Yeah.
And then, they rush the game, and the game turns out to be... bleh.
Yeah.
And then we all get disappointed and bitch and complain about it. And
yes. And then it's like, well, why aren't they making a new one?
Because we all bitched and complained
everybody bitched and complained the last time.
Yeah. So why put our effort into making a game? Right.
That's right. And I mean, there's a lot of games, though, that do follow that type of a play style, whether it's the third person, roguelike.
Yeah.
So you get it. Now, and I'm going to be honest here, there are a bunch of games now that I look at that I'm glad have not been made into movies in the Battlefield series. Call of Duty. They've already overkilled the games. They don't need a movie, and I am thankful they haven't. But it is typically every war movie ever made, every war game ever made.
This is the reason they don't make that movie. Like, you got to think. I don't know if you actually played it or even got into it. World of Tanks.
Right.
Okay. The best example of World of Tanks being made into a movie, is Fury.
Right.
That's the hands down the best tank battle movie, period.
Okay.
And the best war accuracy movie as far as I can, aside from a couple, but it's like right there, right?
Right.
These guys, literally, the actors that played in the movie, spent 3 months to 6 months with an actual tank crew from World War II that basically lived in the tank that they were using.
Right. Wow.
Because it was a legit tank.
Yeah.
They legit used tanks from World War II and put them in this movie. So these guys went and hung out with the commander, the loader, the gunner, the driver, the backup driver.
Right. Wow.
They literally were with these people, and they would go shoot, and these guys would be on set telling them, okay, this is what you got to do. You want to make this look authentic? This is how it did it. This is how it happened.
Right.
So that fight that they had with a a Tiger tank,
okay,
the one that destroyed a couple of their tanks,
okay,
that was a legit battle that happened that these guys lived through.
Oh, wow.
So it's like, you're not just getting, oh, well, this is what I think happened because, I read a bunch of books about World War II. No, this was legit stories.
Right. You're getting
from
this
a
direct from
operating crew.
Right.
So you want to watch a good movie, watch Fury. And if you want to play a game based off of that, it would be World of Tanks.
Right.
Because you got the opportunity to buy that Fury tank as a premium tank. You got it. I have the Fury tank. I have the first generation Tiger tank. I got the second one.
Okay.
And they all It's the stories.
Right.
It's not just a game that they go, okay, we're going to throw this into a,
Yeah.
Now,
No,
for me, the best game to movie, hands down, Mortal Kombat.
Okay, are we talking the new one, or are we going back to Raul Julia?
I'm talking from the very first Mortal Kombat to now.
Okay.
Okay, the very first movie they did, given the time that they did it,
right.
Bonus.
Yes, I mean, I love the original. I know everybody craps on it now, but because it was late 80s, early 90s for that movie, compared to what we have in 2022 in technology.
Exactly.
So I love the movie. I have yet to see the new one.
I recommend it. It's
and I know,
on Netflix.
Okay, and I know they are working on a new one.
They are. I was just going to say, they are filming the new one now. It's supposed to come out next summer.
Yes.
Or they're finishing editing or something, and it's coming out shortly, like this summer or this fall.
Well, I've heard a couple of interesting names being floated in for that movie.
Yes, do tell, because I have one myself.
And these are from the wrestling world.
Yes.
One being the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Is supposed to be in that movie, yes.
Possibly. But he is vying for a role against Mike the Mizanin. And they are apparently both up for Johnny Cage.
Oh, yes. That's what I heard. They're going for Johnny Cage. Have you heard who's going for Jax?
I have not.
You have one, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, going against, and I could be mistaken, but it's supposed to be Batista.
Really? And I find that funny because those two names I had not heard affiliated with the movie at all.
Yeah.
But going back even a year, Batista said he had no interest in making a movie with Dwayne.
No, they're going for the same part as Jax.
Okay.
You know the big guy with the steel arms, the big muscle? And they're going to apparently head-to-head to get that role.
Oh, wow.
Now, I've seen a couple pictures of both men in character.
Right.
With the silver arms and all the, the extra stuff that he has to make it look like he's got fake arms attached to him. And they're just solid titanium. If I had to pick who would play that character right now, I would pick Batista.
Right.
For the simple fact he's got that look.
Right. Yes, Batista would. But I know that Batista's got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 just about to come out.
It is actually, I heard, coming out in like a week, 2 weeks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Batista has also been pushing for another big movie based off of a video game where he wants the lead role.
Okay, which game?
This would be Gears of War.
Now, see, I heard he's already got that simply because he's already got the game character.
Right.
He already voiced that character.
Yes, he did.
So I've heard that he's already got it hands down.
I haven't heard that he's got it hands down because he's been pushing and advocating for the movie.
To get the movie, yeah, no, I know.
Period.
Yeah.
Now I know that there is discussion about a Gears movie. They haven't officially cast it, but yes, he does have the part in the game.
Yeah, and he's good at it.
He is
actually going through, and you're gonna laugh at this. I was doing a lot of checking things out on the Game Pass.
Yeah.
And I see Gears 1, 2, 3, 4, but all of them.
Yep.
I'm like, I want to download that. I haven't played because I'm not, that's not really my style of gameplay. So I'm looking into it. I might download one or two, or even the newest one, and play it. See what I think of it.
I do have them all, except I do not have Gears Tactics.
Okay.
Now, Gears Tactics is the over-the-top directional. So you're sending the guy to hide in cover. It's your tactical turn-based.
Okay. So it's like playing Risk, just with the Gears of War guys.
Yeah. But it's actually gorier than some of the actual games.
Yeah. I did download today Horizon 5.
Okay.
Because I love those kind of games where I can
Right.
model my car whatever way I want, do
Right.
whatever I want. That's just a kind of a personal thing for me. Excuse me, I played all of them.
Right.
I haven't played 5 yet. So I did one of these. Yeah, buddy, I got that shit.
Nice.
I'm downloading it.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
What's another good movie that or game that they should make into a movie or a game? Oh, have you played the Friday the 13th game?
I have not.
It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
You either get to be the person running from Jason,
Right.
or you are Jason, and
Right.
you take turns,
Okay.
and you gotta just go kill people with Jason. Literally,
Nice.
if you're Jason, just walk around, kill people. If you're not, dude, you gotta find somewhere to hide, get far away from that guy as you can to live, or sneak up behind him and try to kill him.
Right.
I'm like,
I actually did find an interesting game the other day at Walmart that was way down in price, and it's a fairly new release, and that being Evil Dead. The new one was down to $29.95 at Walmart.
if it's not selling, yeah, they'll drop it. They don't
Yeah.
care. I do know my favorite show, The Good Old Boys,
Yes.
on 360 had a video game.
Yes, they did.
Not the best game in the world,
No.
because it was kind of just thrown out there, right? Because they were
Yeah.
doing a bunch of movies, and they just, well, let's throw this out here because it's a video game, yeah?
Yep.
I personally enjoyed it just because I got to drive the General Lee around.
Yep.
And then when I found out I could do that on Horizon, I was done with that video game. I sold it.
Yeah.
I didn't keep it for nothing.
No. And you know what? That's one game, like, I never actually found it. I knew it existed.
It was
I
hard
never-
to find.
Yeah. So, I mean, I would have loved it just for the sake of being able to say it's a Dukes of Hazzard game.
Yeah, it was. I mean, there were some good missions, and you got to do some pretty cool things, like jump the General Lee all the time. And
Yes.
but how many times can you jump the General Lee before you get bored of it?
Yeah.
How many
Yeah.
times can you do a race with all these other cars through the
The
scrapyard
streets of yeah.
and through the streets of Hazard County
Yeah.
before you get bored of it?
Yeah.
Where if you got it on Horizon, or like I'm playing Grid 2,
Right.
and I have that car on there. Awesome, dude. You can
Yeah.
different races through countryside, through street road. Like I'm going through corners, jumping stuff. Yeah, it's pretty
Right.
cool. Another movie to video game is the Dragon Ball Z series.
Okay. Again,
some
I
of the
don't-
games, cool. Sorry, go ahead.
I don't know enough about the Dragon Ball series anime. Like, and I don't. Like, you can take Dragon Ball Z. I've heard of it. Digimon, Pokemon, all of it. I don't know enough about it.
Yeah, no. Some of the games are cool. They're very like, okay, you got to take steps. You got to learn how to become a Super Saiyan. You got to learn how to do your Kamehameha wave. You got to learn how to do the disc of death if you're
Right.
Krillin. And then some of them are just, oh my god, this is just too hard a game to play.
Right.
But again, the TV cartoon series, awesome. The anime is great. All the movies they made, even the live action movie, people shit on it.
Right.
But given that they had a budget this big,
Yeah.
awesome movie. Awesome movie. But it's, again, the fan base is huge. They just kind of threw this movie out there
Yeah.
and didn't think it was going to take off.
Right.
And it took me 5 years to get the movie
Wow.
because I couldn't find it anywhere.
Right.
They say, oh yeah, we got it in, and then I'd go up there and it'd be gone.
Wow.
Yeah, because again, the fan base is huge.
Right.
You got to think this thing's been around in North America since '85.
Right.
Okay, and I've been watching Dragon Ball since '85,
Right.
and it's it's like a cult following almost.
Right.
So you can do Comic-Cons, you can do all this stuff, and you can go as your favorite character.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what's another good one that you've come up with?
I'm going to touch on one. I've only seen a couple of episodes of the TV show.
Okay.
The movie. There was a movie, District 9, a number of years ago.
Yes.
Do you remember what the original name of District 9 was supposed to be?
I honestly don't remember, no.
You game tested it.
Oh, it was Halo.
Yes.
Right.
District 9 was supposed to be Halo.
And they couldn't call it Halo because of the game, and it
No,
had nothing to do with it.
They had all of that sorted out. The original director backed out, and then when Blowenkamp took it over, he changed it.
Why? Like, really, dude? Why? Who cares?
Now, I've only seen 2 to 3 episodes of the series.
Okay.
Very, very slow moving, but very, very rushed. Like, it seemed like right from the start, they started in Halo 5 and then tried to work their way back.
Oh, dude, no.
And then incorporate it all together. Like I said, I've only seen 2 or 3 episodes, and that's...
I haven't even seen one of the TV series.
Yeah, I believe they are getting ready to do... I'm not sure if there's a second season started, or...
Okay. Wow, like for real. I'm trying to think of other movies that they turned into, or TV series that they turned into games.
Well, let's go with the biggest... Let's go with the biggest game-to-movie adaptation there is. Resident Evil.
I'm not a zombie guy, dude.
No?
For the simple fact that it was overdone when I was younger.
Right.
Right? It was zombie.
Right.
And then, let's throw a TV show in called The Walking Dead and Z Nation and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
And I was just oversaturated. Don't get me wrong, I did watch The Walking Dead.
Right.
I did enjoy it till about the 3rd or 4th season, and then I was like, no, I'm done.
Yeah. See, I've never seen The Walking Dead. But Resident Evil? Yes, I've never seen The Walking Dead. Resident Evil, the movies are based off of the games, but they're not.
One of those, it is, but it's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
I did see one of the movies, though.
Yeah.
Damn, that girl's hot.
Yes, I actually have the whole set on Blu-ray, except for, of course, the newest one.
Yes. Okay.
But, and a lot of people crap on that movie, but I absolutely loved it.
Again, oversaturation for me for the zombie stuff. So I just kind of,
Again, this one wasn't so much about zombies. Yes, there was a little bit, but this was more about the actual creation of the virus. This is
like day one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this was going back, and it brought in Neil McDonough. So if you go to like DC's Legends of Tomorrow, he's a solid villain as Damien Dark.
Okay.
In that, he's the one playing the overall villain in the game.
Nice.
So yes, towards the end you see it. Now, part of the other reason that I really loved this movie was it was filmed in Northern Ontario.
No way.
Yes, it was filmed between Sudbury and Munich, Germany.
Dude, that's cool. Oh, look, Turnbuckle Talk jumped in here. Or Turnbuckle Studios, sorry.
Oh, nice.
Giving us a bunch of Turnbuckle Studios and a
Olay Podcast.
Olay Podcast logo.
Yep. Thank you,
very much.
Turnbuckle Studios.
Thank you for stopping in, man. That's greatly appreciated.
Yes.
So yeah, I want to watch the movies. I really do. I really want to see them just to give my own. The one movie I did see, I actually kind of enjoyed it. I'm not gonna say I didn't, because once I get into the movie and it catches my attention, I'm there.
Right.
I'm in the movie. Kind of why I followed The Walking Dead, because I was into the characters more than I was into the zombie thing, right?
Right.
Now I did watch that movie with Batista and the zombies and stuff,
Okay, yeah,
where they were intelligent zombies. They weren't just gotta eat brains.
right.
Great movie. I can't remember what it's called now. It totally slipped my
Right.
mind, but if someone remembers, please let me know.
Yes.
It was on Netflix for a while. I'm not sure if it's
Yes. Army of the Damned or something like that.
something like the Army of the Dead or something. Anyway,
Yeah.
good movie. I would watch it again.
And I'm going to bring a series of games that has not gotten a movie treatment, which is kind of surprising because it was a fantastic series of games.
Okay.
And the first game to really truly push computers to their limits, and I'm going to call Crisis.
Ooh. Dude, I haven't heard of that game in a long time, to be honest.
Yeah.
My buddies and I used to hook up our computers together and play that game.
Yep. I actually have Crisis downloaded because I have a download from the 360 on here.
Wow.
And I actually have my physical copies of Crisis 2 and 3.
What's Turnbuckle Studios says? What's this? I can't read. My eyes are.
Uncle Carl wants an Oregon Trail movie.
Huh. I wouldn't disagree with that.
No, me neither. I mean, but it's called, well, right now it's gone on Paramount Plus called Yellowstone.
Yes, and I wish I had Paramount Plus to watch that show because I heard it's dynamite.
I've heard the same thing, but again, to me, it falls into that same category, and I love Western movies.
Yes.
But it falls into that category of being overdone. So, I mean, like, I don't watch Yellowstone. I haven't watched The Walking Dead. I have not watched Vikings. I have not watched Sons of Anarchy.
Dude, I got Sons of Anarchy, and I actually have the comic book for it too.
Right.
And I have the Mayans, and I watch the Mayans when I can.
Right.
Great shows. Now, is it what a real motorcycle club is like?
Right.
To a certain degree. But they take it in, 100-fold, this little, motorbike club kind of stuff, which is whatever. It's getting people to view it. It's getting people to buy merchandise. It's getting people to, exactly.
The problem is when you get into those types of things, you're getting into, they're now just piggybacking off of, good night, Carl. Thank you for stopping in, brother.
Yeah, be safe, my friend.
You're now just piggybacking off of the West Coast and Orange County choppers going back 15 years.
That stuff, but I know what you're saying. Let's see. What kind of game do you think they should take and make into a movie right now? What game? Any game?
What game do I think they should take and make into a movie?
If you could be like the 100% backer of this movie, produce it, get it out into the theaters, what would it be?
That's a really tough one.
Right?
But I'm going to go with Crisis.
That would make a good movie.
Crisis.
That would.
One of the best movies based off of a video game that I've watched, and I love this movie, I love the game,
yes,
is Dante's Inferno.
I've never played that game, but I've heard it's incredible.
It's fantastic. I beat it.
Nice. You know what I think would be a good one? Creed.
Yes.
Assassin's Creed.
There was an Assassin's Creed movie.
Was there? I've never even heard of it.
Yes, there is an Assassin's Creed movie. It was not very good. I fell asleep twice trying to watch it.
I don't remember that. I bet you I watched it and I don't even remember it.
Yeah.
But I'm talking like, yeah, I guess it would be that kind of movie where they go into that land and that. Okay, no, I remember that now. Yes, there was. Yeah. And I remember falling asleep during it because it was just mind-numbing numb.
The other one I'm going to go with to turn a game into a movie, and I'm going to go back again to our past, just because, and I mean, you and I both have kids. so we can relate.
Yep.
Let's make a Spyro movie for the kids.
Forget the kids, dude. I want that. I remember running around as that purple little dragon and
Yep.
getting new buddies and stuff. Yeah, man, that'd be cool.
Absolutely.
Now, what about the what's that Need for Speed game? Yeah, Spyro. I know, I seen it.
Yeah.
What did you think of the movie adaptation that they did for Need for Speed?
I will tell you this. I like the movie better than the Fast and Furious series.
Really?
Yes.
Now, I know a lot of people are going to disagree with you. I don't disagree with you because I think the Need for Speed, they should have just called it Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. That's
Yeah.
what they should have called it. Because, dude, that was epic.
Yes. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm going to say this. Yes, the Fast and Furious has outplayed itself. It's done.
What? Yeah. Sorry.
Now, I have not watched a Fast and the Furious since the fourth release. I have not yet seen Tokyo Drift, and I have not seen 5 through 9.
Okay. I'll tell you right now, Tokyo Drift. You're gonna like that movie. Awesome.
Okay.
The kid that plays the main role. Awesome. I wish they would have brought him back more, but they didn't. They didn't bring him back till these movies now.
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of just repeated itself a little bit right here at the end. I understand. Don't get me wrong. I understand why they're doing what they're doing. I get it.
Yeah.
For Paul Walker, because Paul Walker wrote these last movies.
Right.
Okay. That being said, thank you to his brother for coming and playing that character again.
Right.
Even though we don't have Paul with us. Because they're almost identical twins, like almost identical. Which is cool. Thank you, for carrying on your brother's dream of doing all these movies. But yeah, I agree at the same time. When Paul died, they could have did one more as a tribute to say goodbye to Paul Walker, like they did.
Yeah.
And then just drop it. Do something else.
Yeah. But, it's for me, like, even the first one didn't do anything for me. It was just about watching a bunch of cars, driving around the streets, doing a bunch of tricks and making a lot of noise. I enjoyed Too Fast, Too Furious better.
Okay.
And I will say this, the fourth one in the series was by far the best.
I can't honestly, I can't even remember the fourth one, dude.
Yeah.
I remember the first two, and then they did Tokyo Drift.
Yep. And then it went back to Fast and Furious.
Yes. Is that the one where... No, I can't even remember.
They brought back all the cast from the first one, but they actually added more depth to it.
Okay.
And it was the best one. And I mean, and I know you know this, I am not a big fan of Dwayne as an actor.
Yes.
So I didn't bother watching any of the ones following.
Okay, you need to watch them because they bring in Jason Statham.
Yeah.
I always fuck his name up because I can't my speech.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
He is by far the best action actor at this point.
Right.
They bring him in, and then you got to watch Hobbs and Shaw because they go at it.
Right.
And it's just hilarious. Like, you got that. I'm trying to be the cool guy here, The Rock Johnson. And then you have the Scottish, like, he's just a prick.
Right.
And it just, I'm not a big Rock fan myself. I appreciate that he's trying to do what he's trying to do to provide for his family.
Right.
Awesome. But these two guys go just banging heads the entire time.
Right.
Hilarious, dude.
Okay. So I'm wondering now are they going to try and get The Rock into Expendables 4 if and when that ever comes out?
Ain't happening.
And I'm going to sit here and tell you this. I tried to watch Rampage, another movie based on a video game.
Yes.
couldn't get into it. I watched Skyscraper with Dwayne, and literally I sat there for 2.5 hours saying, "This is Die Hard with The Rock."
I said the same thing. I said I was in the theater watching that movie going, "This is Die Hard. Why did I waste my money?"
Yep.
Literally, I was like, "Why did I come here and waste my money?"
Yep.
He literally just took a Die Hard movie, all like whatever, 20 of them,
Yeah.
and went, "Here we go."
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yep.
really?
So if there is anybody listening wanting to get in on this, please offer us your opinions.
Yeah, for sure. 100%. I would love to hear people's opinions on that. But I'm just trying to think of other like cartoons or movies or anything that you like I would want to turn into a video game. I would like even the oh it just the ones with Michael or Mel Gibson and
Lethal
Mad
Weapon.
Max. Mad Max.
Oh, Mad Max?
Yes. I did play the
Okay.
game. It wasn't that bad actually. It was literally
Right.
like a story mode.
Right.
And you went through and like saved these people and killed these other guys and you know
Okay.
that kind of thing. Mint. If I had a CD drive, I'd be able to play it, but I don't.
Right. Right.
Because I
Yes, because there is that one, but I was also thinking of the Lethal Weapon series.
Even that would be cool.
Yes,
Right?
I do believe there was a Lethal Weapon game on. I'm gonna go back and say I believe there was one with Nintendo, but I believe it also was released on PlayStation 1.
Yes, and it was garbage. Yeah, it was garbage.
Right.
I do like how they take some like those 80s cartoons like Gummy Bears and they try to turn them into a game and it's just like, no, bro.
No. Yeah, you
don't touch that game. That's not a game. Just
yeah,
leave
you
it as a
don't
TV
turn
show.
candy into a movie.
Well, even Tailspin.
Yeah.
Had what, 1-2 seasons maybe? And then they tried to make it into a video game.
Yeah.
You can't do that. I played the game. I played it.
Yeah.
And it was just like, no.
No. Knight Rider. There is a show that has tried, and I love the original.
Yes.
The game failed.
Okay, here's an interesting fact for you. You know, useless fact of the day.
All right.
Do you know who voiced Kip the car?
I do, but I can't remember the name right off. I know I've heard it.
Give me another character that this gentleman has played, even. Because that's the only way I remember him.
Right. Again, like I said, I know I know his name. I can't.
Okay, so Boy Meets World. The gentleman that played Mr. Feeney.
Yes.
Was the voice for Kip.
Wow.
Dude, I was like,
wow. That is fantastic.
But they gave it that little bit of a robotic sound. So you really didn't, but if you listen very carefully, some of the things and the way he says it, you're like, oh, dude, that's Mr. Feeney.
Right. And then if you go back, actually, I think it was about, I'm going to say about 10 years ago, maybe more.
Okay.
NBC did do a 2-season relaunch, and they tried to redo Knight Rider with a more up-to-date car, more up-to-date cast. And it was a fantastic series. I loved it.
Okay.
But because, again, it took away from the nostalgia. It didn't do anything well. There is talk of a Knight Rider movie coming with 2 very interesting names to be cast in the roles of Michael Knight and Kit, with John Cena and Kevin Hart.
Oh, God. Could you imagine Kevin Hart being the car?
Yes, yes, I could.
Oh, my God. That would be hilarious, because he'd just be poking fun at him the entire time.
Yeah.
Turn right. No, I'm going to go left. Sorry.
Yep.
Oh, God, dude. For real.
Yep.
Here's another interesting tidbit of information.
Okay.
Trailer Park Boys
Okay.
has a mobile game.
Yes.
I've played it.
Okay.
It's hilarious.
Okay.
You're basically going as Ricky and Julian in
Right.
the park, and you got to build up and make money to build up Ricky's weed shop, the bar, and then Bubbles wants a kitty rescue place. You got to build that up, and then it keeps
Right.
getting bigger. By the more you sell, the more weed you sell, the more money you get. So the more money you get, you can build these other things up for everyone.
Right.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Right. There is a mobile game I have been playing for probably about 2 years now.
Okay.
And it's called Puzzles and Survival. So you take these elements of like these base building games, because you have to build your sanctuary, you have to go out and get resources like food, wood, steel, gas.
Okay.
But then you take elements of like match 3 for your zombie battles.
Okay.
Now, I mean, you can go through and blitz. So you just literally hit the button that says blitz, and okay, you do your quick battle with them, and it doesn't even show it.
Okay. Yeah.
You always do your blitz. And it's a lot of fun. I mean, your fiance in the game was, of course, bitten by a zombie because it is the end of the world apocalypse.
Of course.
And they've actually just done a crossover with Resident Evil.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Yeah. They've done one with G.I. Joe before as well.
Nice.
They've also done The Walking Dead. So they do a lot of crossovers, and it is available on PC.
Ooh, okay.
You can get a Windows version.
Have you played the Jurassic Park game?
No.
This is interesting. Okay, I've played it. I could get it. You could get it on Xbox,
Right.
and I think PC and everything else has it too.
Right.
But you have to build your park,
Okay.
and you have to make the exhibits, right, where your animals stay.
Right.
But you also have to put in places for your like visitors to see these animals, and then you have to be able to bring them up to where the visitors are. So that's where you put all their food, right?
Right.
And then you have to build like washrooms, and it's like a tycoon type game.
Right.
But for Jurassic Park, you have to make the animal, you have to breed an animal, you have to feed the animal, you have to make it happy, you have to,
Wow.
all these steps. Plus, you have to build your fences. You have to
Right.
build a power station. You have to power lines, to these fences, and oh, dude, it's
Right.
intense.
Right.
if you
And
don't
another
make it-
game.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. Another game that I have heard, and I haven't played this yet, but I've watched a lot of video reviews that it's highly raved about, is Goat Simulator.
Okay, that is on Game Pass.
Yes.
I seen it. I was like, all these people rant and rave that this Goat Simulator game is just incredible.
Yes. Like, apparently, like, I just watched a video on it the other day. You can go and drop a nuke with a goat.
Well, there you go. Everything that's going to die except for goats, because, they're...
Oh, no. At the end of this, your goat's dead.
Well, no kidding. You dropped a nuke, for crying out loud. What do you expect to happen?
Yeah.
My God. That's good. I might download it and try it just to, shits and giggles and say I tried it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I've done farm simulators. I've done, all that kind of
Right.
stuff. So.
But I mean, like, now you can turn just about anything into a simulator. Why don't they do video game playing simulator?
Yeah, right.
Control a guy playing a video game. Like, I mean, there's lawn mowing simulator, power washing simulator.
I've seen the lawn one too. And
Yeah.
I just kind of giggled. I'm like, really? I want to go around cutting. No, I've been cutting lawn since I was 10.
Yeah.
It ain't happening.
No, not at all.
Like, I grew up on a farm, bro. Like, literally,
Right.
all I did for 2 weeks straight every month was mow 24 acres of grass
Jesus.
with a push mower. This
Ouch.
guy didn't get to put the brush hog thing on the back of the tractor and go and be done.
Right.
No. Because I was 10, 12, in that area. I
Yeah.
had to do with a push mower.
Oh, Jesus.
And I had to mow the campground by all the cabins with the push mower.
Oof.
The bigger boys, oh yeah, we're gonna mow the lawn today. I'm like, okay, lawnmower's in the garage.
Yeah.
No. They go out there and get the brush hog on and go and done.
Yeah.
I go to do that. Oh no, the push mower's in the garage for you. The fuel's right beside it.
Oh, jeez.
Good luck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. But I don't know what game we're gonna play next week. So you and I are gonna discuss that in a little while. I'm
Yes.
sure throughout the week. We may do Call of Duty.
Yep.
We may go back and play.
Outriders, we might do
yeah.
Back for Blood.
Yeah, who knows? We're gonna be doing something. But do remember June 5th
Yes.
or 6th in that area is the release date for Diablo 4.
Yes. Let's not forget, next week, May 2nd, day one release of Redfall on Game Pass.
We might be downloading that game.
We will be downloading that game, and I believe that I'm going to bet that that's probably the game we're doing next Thursday.
Yeah. Surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we will discuss this and finalize everything throughout the week.
Keep an eye on, for sure, the OLE YouTube and the OLE Twitch, for sure, the Twitch.
Yes.
Because that's where we put out our programming as to what we're going to be doing and what time we start for everybody within OLE.
Yes. And
so please keep an eye on that. Subscribe, click the bell button, do what you need to do, get over there and watch their programming. Everybody is top-notch people. We all do this because we love it. And we love bringing you content. That's what we love to do. Yes. You have anything you want to say to anybody?
I do not. I mean, this has been, amazingly enough, we have done a 3-hour show.
Right. That's kind of why I'm like, let's just, at 3, we'll just cut it.
Yeah. So no, I don't have anything more to add. I mean, we had fun playing the 2 games of baseball, and I mean, then we've had a good productive hour discussion on video games, movies, and TV.
No, yeah, we've definitely had a good 3-hour show. Again, I'd like to thank everybody that is sponsoring us. So that's 2 places, Turnbuckle Studios. Thank you so much again, and OLE, our local establishment. They're 2 great entities that have taken us on to let us do this awesome show.
Absolutely.
For everybody. So with that being said, I would like to thank you, and I'm sure that my co-partner here, OMD, would like to say thank you very much as well.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to end the show here with, I'm just looking for a really cool commercial, hopefully. No, we got no commercial. So I'm just going to do my intro as the outro.
All right.
Just so everybody, thank you again for stopping by and enjoying this awesome 3-hour program.
Yes. This was a special. You can catch either myself or Bubba Duke on Mondays with the Raw Watch Along. Sometimes you'll get both of us on there with Carl Carafel.
Yeah, sometimes one of us might be on Turnbuckle Talk. And usually in this spot, we have 2 gentlemen by the name of Bobby and Papa Smoke giving you awesome programming. But we kind of got the ability to do a 2-hour, and then we said, fuck that, we're going to do 3. On that note, we be out. Have yourselves a great day and a great weekend, and we see you later.